Honest to God, I didn't even know Rhythm Heaven comes out tomorrow. It's true, bitch! Look at all these great games that have been coming out. This has been a last great couple of weeks for me, including Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Because you're actually not able to 100% this game unless you have all the different Switch 2 accessories. And now that I bought the camera, I'm that much closer to 100%ing the game! Finally! Looking forward to the Canmore game on the 4th? Huh? Blarg, I don't know what that is. We're gonna play Mario Kart right now. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. 80 fucking minigames? Are you out of your mind? World Cup? Oh, like Canada, Morocco. It is true. I come from a lineage of a very soccer-obsessed culture, which doesn't actually narrow it down. But I did not take to it. I did not take to it. I'm like, I don't like sports. I don't like sports. And I played soccer and I didn't like it. And I was made to watch soccer and I didn't like it. And I was made to play FIFA on the PlayStation and I didn't like it. Soccer is cool, man. That's great. That's great, Funbil. That's a choice for you, okay? If you're forced to like it, it's different. Who knows? Maybe if I wasn't forced to be straight... Wait a second. We gotta do a free roam. We gotta do a free roam. There's a P-switch. Weave through the most dangerous traffic ever? Ever? Oh, God. Hey, do you remember when we were... Oh, my God! Do you remember when, Oh, my God. Me and Funbil were hanging out last summer, and we were crossing the street back from the grocery store, and my ass did not bother waiting. And they said to me, Astraphel, you crossed the street like a New Yorker. So hey, I'm very experienced with this. Anyways, I can't get distracted by free roam. I happened to see a P-switch and I wanted to do something about it. Those days are over because the first thing we're gonna be here for is actually not online play. Usually people kind of take a second to come on in. So you know what? The big news here is in Knockout Tour. If you were not aware, I'm gonna show you what they added. And it's a weird number, but check this out. Look at that, you can turn the... Whoa, okay, whoa. Okay, I knew there was gonna be 2 new ones. What the fuck do you mean there's gonna be 6 more? Oh, wow, okay. Well, hey, I remember talking, like, about the previously existing Knockout Tour lineup. They're like, hey, it's kind of weird that there isn't one that ends at Rainbow Road. Isn't that kind of weird? 6 more? I mean, here's the thing, with how customizable you can get with, like, all of these, intermissions, we've got to come up with a better name than this. There's, like, 200 of these in the game. Do you have any idea how many of these I have not seen? And so the only way I'm playing them is if they make a Knockout Tour out of them. Because I'm not going into versus mode and being, for no fucking reason. I'd like to go from, Dilly Dally Peaks to Blunt Plump Trails. And, oh, yeah, and then there's a specific course for that. And then I do that 200 times. Some people do, I don't have it in me. So Knockout Tour is excellent. Here's the other thing that I'll say is missing. And I don't think this has been in like the last couple of Mario Karts. I think... Like, I'm thinking back to like Double Dash. Does anybody remember the All Cup Tour? Where it's every single track in the game, bam, 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 bam. If they did like a Knockout Tour version of that, well, I guess it would be like 24 players across like 30-something tracks. So you wouldn't quite get, like, even one eliminated per round, but I'm just saying, like, one uninterrupted thing around the whole overworld, like, it would take a fucking hour. But IDK. And then ended at Rainbow Road, like, it would be so peak if you actually made it to the end. Anyways, without further ado, why don't you drill me? Let's drill me. Is this supposed to be based on the drill from Galaxy 2, or the drill, like, mushroom thingy from, Wait a second, I remember doing P-switches where those whirlpools were. And so there was some annoying blue coin shit. I had to retry that a lot. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, if it's the drill from Mario Wonder or the drill from Galaxy. I still need to play Wonder. So I'm telling myself it's Galaxy. No, that's a fucking mushroom. The thing in Galaxy was not a mushroom. By the way, I don't even know if Media Share is on, but Media Share is going to be on. But I'll figure that out when I'm sitting in a lobby and nobody's playing with me. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, this bodes very well for the future of Mario Kart World updates, because boy did it need some of these. And you know what? I think if, like, who knows what the future is going to be for adding new tracks or anything of the sort. Might be nice. But this is a great way to just kind of put what's already there in a format that people are more likely to engage with. Such as me, Smiles. By the way, that moose is cute. That moose is very cute. I'll tell you what, there's quite a variety of animals that you would never see in a Mario's world. Just because of like the savannah area. Maybe I'm misremembering this. I think I maybe remember that the giraffes are cute. I think it now, me personally, I think it's pretty easy to make a giraffe cute. So what could possibly go wrong? Oh, this is weird the way it goes straight onto the road. See, like, I have no idea what this route is. This is nifty, if I may say so. This is, part of my language, this is heckin' nifty. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's the most dangerous traffic ever. What the heck? How hopeful are you about the quality of new courses? About as hopeful as I would be for the, I don't know, the quality of the DLC that they added to 8. Like, the stuff that got rolled into Deluxe. I don't think we're getting anything along the lines of, like, the ported Mario Kart Tour stuff. You're cheesy, bro. Hop off, hop off. Because, man, they've been pretty honest about why that stuff was the way that it was. There's an Ask the Developer interview that they have. By the way, if you don't come in first through every single one of these checkpoints, you don't get a full 3 stars. Ask me how I know. So I'm gonna be running these back a lot on my own time. Because these are hard to get 3 stars on Knockout Tours. And I get to do mirror mode? Oh, hooray! But yeah, when Mario Kart World was first coming out and they were posting that, like, interview about it, they were like, no, like, we wanted World to come out sooner, because it was going to be a Switch 1 game, and then it was delayed for the next system. It's like, well, we gotta do something. We got our fucking thumb up our ass. So then that's what they did. They did this as like a very, like, sloppy rush job. It's like, well, had to do something. Whereas with this, it's like, I think the amount of content that 8 wound up getting post-launch back on Wii U, I think World receiving that amount is, like, reasonable. Because here's the thing, just in terms of, like, because the quality discussion with the tour content is like an art style thing. As far as track quality, also very confident. Here's the thing, we still gotta do this. The next time a Just Chatting stream comes up, maybe, we have got to make a tier list of all the tracks in Mario Kart World. Because boy am I opinionated about a lot of them. Because I don't know, in terms of, like, picks on a roster, I'd be like, I wouldn't do DK Pass. But the things that they wind up doing with it in terms of how you're actually able to engage with that course, that actually is interesting. And I hate to say it, because I don't want to like DK Pass. I do feel like I've kind of warmed up to it, I'm sorry to say. So maybe, now that I've kind of started streaming this every now and again, and I've found myself maybe liking this game a little bit more than I initially did when it first came out. I don't know. I think this would be a particularly good time to make a tier list. Because if I did it sooner, I would have been, like, more jaded. And maybe that's what the world needs, but just not today. Just not today. Man, my ass is not hitting these mushrooms. What is this? Baby Daisy with the fucking, hat on? The hat? I mean, it is. You can't tell me it's not a hat. I can't use language more precise than this. But basically, she's gotta go. We gotta get her out of here. That's here's the thing. She's moving like she thinks that she's a tiny Dinky Daffy, but we all know she's a Bart Harley Jarvis. That's the thing. If the dolphin from Mario Kart World does not win first place in the new Knockout Tour update, I'm killing myself on live TV. Could you stop saying that? See, this is how it ought to be. First place. Feels good up here. I knew things wouldn't work with my ex when I showed her Baby of the Year and she never left! That's ridiculous! Here's the thing. I think I've shown maybe like my last 2 or 3 relationships some of those skits. My most recent one, I sat his ass down and we watched the entire fucking series. And this was like when I was down in America, like in person. I'm like, no, we're watching like all of this. We're not just watching a little bit, like I'm sitting you down. I'm gonna load up the Jellyfin server. We're watching all of this front to back. And here's the thing, he really liked it. But then it didn't work out anyway, so I don't know. I'd like it to be the end-all be-all. Really makes you think why it didn't work out. Okay, but Peepa from Peepa's Fogbog, I don't fuck with you neither. Who's the other one? There's Tiny Dinky Daffy, there's Bart Harley Jarvis, and then there's the motherfucker with the apple cheeks. Michael Patrick Porkins! That the one whose father gave the oral! How could I forget? And that's why it's so hard for me to tell about the oral. No, bitch! Cross that line, bitch! His father didn't need to do the oral. I think he could have done the oral. I'm a wreck. Oh, that's a bummer. Might fuck this whole thing up. It is true, this is not the first time though that I've brought up this specific I think you should leave skit on Mario Kart. Because the thing that I could not stop saying the last time I streamed this was fucking, no! Tiny Dinky Daffy is the motherfucker who gets pancaked by a drunk dump truck driver. No, I'm thinking of little tiny Lee Fubbins. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I'm so stupid, bro. Tiny Dinky Daffy isn't even competing. But here's the thing, like, doubly so, Baby Daisy is not a Tiny Dinky Daffy because we know Tiny Dinky Daffy is a winner, and Baby Daisy doesn't fucking win. She's not all that. She thinks she is, but she's not all that. Little Daffy Lee Fubbins. Oh, dude, look at the wall ride potential, though. But don't ride it too far. It might go a little astray. I was born for this. Har har. Bitch. And honestly, this is another kind of exclusion, seeing where we're going right now. Bowser's Castle really was not, like, involved in any previous Knockout Tours. Like, this is a great course, where was that? Let's finish it out here. It's a good idea. Nice, okay. And here's the thing, I think I'm learning. Because look at this. I figured out how to, whoa, okay, overshot it. But I figured out how to get up onto the rail, like, relatively consistently. Because I used to be like, oh, I could never do that. I need a feather to do that. I'm growing and I'm learning. Okay, chat, do you think I could win without the oral? Or do I need the oral? Do I need to do the oral? Oh god, and then there's that other trick that I was taught online. Cut that turn. We're not trying any of that right now. That's not a discussion. That was the tightest fucking corner I've ever done in the world. Are you kidding me? That was beautiful. That lava should be honored to be graced by a driver as skilled as me. You're getting greedy? Say that to my fucking crown, bitch! It feels good to be a winner, but here's the thing. I gotta savor it while I can, because I know the second I open online, that's ending. I know that's not long for this world. I know it's so fucking over. Luigi? Why are you wearing all that? Hi, Peepa. You know what? Peepa from Peepa's Fogbog? Second place is right for you. I'm sorry I was mean to you. Okay? Like, we're not even in the competition of Baby in the Year because it's a ghost. It's ghost. It can be Ghost of the Year. Dolphin isn't competing in that category. Fucking 2 stars. 2 stars. Whatever. Peepo. Booba. Is that fucking... There's been, like, so much thunder lately. I've not been doing great. Okay. Let's see this other route. Route. I'm 27 years old for now, and I still don't know the difference, which way you pronounce it. Apparently route is more of the Canadian way of saying it, and then route is American. But then also, in Deltarune... Maybe, let's not discuss that for a little while longer. I know people who have not finished Chapter 5 yet, so I'll be nice, I'll be nice. Oh, that's kind of cute. Look, the, well, the boomerang rally is kind of shaped like a boomerang. Well, how adorable. Yeah, for now. Happy July 1st, everybody. Happy Canada Day, everybody. I'm going to be 28 in 2 months. Like, look at this flyover. I've never seen a flyover of a place like this. Golly. And that's the thing that I saw that I thought was a different thing, and then I was disappointed. Because it looked like a big-ass ramp. I'm like, oh, that's like the first turn that you do in the game. Yes, I know what that is. Yes, I've been there. No, I do not care. And then it ends at Whistle Stop. Okay, okay, okay. You get the fucking coin coffer in first place? Typical. Hey, question. Question. Oh, I don't know which button is camera mode. Sorry. I'm just saying, I just realized that that is a topless Birdo. Are all Birdos topless? I never thought Am I stupid? My assumption was that Birdo, like, always wears clothes, and then I saw that mermaid statue and like, huh. I don't know how to prove this. I don't know what's real anymore. Ooh! Oh, I love this. This is a great place to get a ramp. Get a chance! I'm sorry I said I wasn't spoiling anything. Birdo wears a ring. Okay, okay, that's true. It's been bad for me. The fucking vocal stims that have been afflicting me over this past while. But I can't say anything more about that. Dude, they have bubbles! Bubbles. Is this supposed to be on the river? I don't think it's supposed to be on the river. It's a cute option. I was hoping I could like land on one of these guys and fucking bop them. Hey guys, I think I found a glue! Glue! That's been one of the worst ones for me. I really like Get a Chance. I'm not as much of a Girona head as you would think. But I can't be talking about this. I can't be talking about this. Well, okay, the people that I know who have not finished Chapter 5 at least know what that is. How the fuck did I make it into first? So far, this is a potentially salvageable 3-star run. I'm huge on Girona. Ain't that fucking streamer? Girona985. Whoa, this is a little different. Get a load of this. It's like behind the waterfall, but in a totally different way. Wow! Here I come, San Francisco! Well, that's true. That's what I say when I go to Crown City. I don't know if that's on the route, but if it is, you'll get another one of those, I'm certain. Your dad is my best friend. Coin coffer, die. Oh, the snipe. That's what I fucking thought. The crown is back in town. What's the other thing he says? Mini peppers! It's bad. It's so bad. It's lethal, even. I'm a cheat. Wrong fish, bro. Can you imagine if there's a way, if this could really happen, if the wizard, Magic Koopa Kamek could turn people into the dolphin, and then a bunch of dolphin bodies just appear on the road and start flopping around. I think it would be quite a sad sight. You laugh now, but I don't think you'd be laughing for long. So think again. Makes you think. Can I fucking see for 1 second? Can I get a fucking chance? Get a chance. Oh god. Ah! What would you do if you were driving and a green shell just hit your fucking bumper? And like, your car wasn't damaged or anything, but it would just be like very like loud and sudden, and like you felt it. Like you felt the reverberation in your vehicle. What if a dolphin crashed into the back of your car? Not that the vehicle was damaged, but just like you felt it. It's like a bird hitting your window or something, I don't know. We got Rosalina with the same fucking hat on? What's going on here? The dolphins would disappear before suffocating. Now here's the thing, are the dolphins being like teleported, or are they being born and being killed? That's baby Rosalina's laugh? Whoa! Look at this route at IDK. To, oh! That baby's a little bitch! I'm starting to think the baby thinks people can't change. Oh no. And right before the fucking checkpoint too. So much for a 3-star run. So much for my Girona. It's okay, I'm still in the knockout tour. But this is what I'm talking about, 3 stars is hard to maintain. Especially when you're playing with a bitch. By the way, I have been doing more, like, P-Switch kinds of things, like, off-stream. I'm surprised how many, like, unofficial tracks that there are in the game. Because things like this is, like, a loop, right? And it's, like, there's a whole just SNES course that you, like, kind of pass through on the way to something else in Knockout Tour. But you show up to something like that in, like, the open world mode, and it's like, oh, yeah, here's a bunch of laps, like, on this SNES course. And then it, like, plays the music and everything. It's like, whoa, 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 what? I didn't know. And it's only if you want to do a P-Switch mission. Like, you can't play those as multiplayer things. It's quite strange. Oh, God. 5th place, bro. This is dire. This is Diner. The Diner! Diner! We gotta right this ship. Please tell me this is there. Penguin Bro! Don't make- not you two! Don't make me do this to you! I know you deserve better. I think they jumped it. Wait a minute. And I'm leading anyways? There's peace after all? Oh my god. The Diner. Help me. Help me. G'da-g'doo, g'da-g'da, oh, help me! Chad, does anybody know how to stop being a broken person? Or is that, or are they still working on that? We all know, but don't want to tell you. Oh my god. You ever think about how Ralse and Flowery are like that one fucking meme about like when the autistic person sees someone slightly like 1% more autistic than them? And it's just like this like glaring expression. Ooh, that was very helpful. I don't think I was gonna find a way through traffic unless that gold shell helped me. I don't know why it's baby night tonight. Like, knock it the fuck off. Wait, are those like, is that an armadillo egg? I've never seen those before. Oh god. Watch, I'm about to make this thing the saddest 6-word story ever told. For sale, baby-sized crown. No. It's too late. It's over. I'm never going to San Francisco at this rate. But you know what? I got first in the other tour. For sale, dead baby body. That's 5 words. That's 5 words. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, well obviously I've got some damn ass work to do. I don't even want to look. I can't bear to look. For sale, dead dolphin body. Crownless dolphin fucking corpse. You already have a hat, bitch. You really think you need 2? Dolphin has 0 hats and you have 2. Mario, I want you to come meet my sister. Shut up. Are you guys hearing that? You guys hearing that that thunder? Cause I hear it. Folks, we're going online. You are really working out the work. Yeah, and I'm making progress too. Wait a second. This is just with randos. I mustn't. I must. Create room. Alright. Alright. The, no hearing it? Well, that's good. That's good. I wish I didn't hear it either. Alright, let's find like a so-called room code. Get that up on screen here. Sorry, I saw something else in my OBS sources and speaking of tier lists, speaking of looking at that thing, everybody please remember, I announced this on the Discord. If you have not heard, on July 20th, when I get back from the furry convention, we are going to be doing a ranking as many wolf husbandos as we can tier list as possible. As many as possible, okay? There is now a tier list submissions channel in the Discord for both this and for other future events. I need submissions from you guys. You guys gotta send me your wolves and I'm gonna rank them, okay? So that's what I'm here to plug. I found the source that's a tournament code, though. And I'll even type in it. Is this the fucking new Super Mario Bros. Wii credits? Okay. If you say so. Alright, alright, alright. Hey, so I wanted to look at this earlier. Is there a way to see... No. It lets me see these, because these are the things that, like, I'm allowed to hunt for. But I think I have, like, well over half of the P-switches at this point. What's the best tune from any new Super Mario Bros? It's gotta be one of the athletic themes, right? Like, it's not even close, it's no competition. That's where my money is. I mean, everybody really likes the final boss fight from, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because it's freaking epic. It's epic. Mario has been epic in a way that we've never seen since Bowser's Inside Story. But I guess we would have predated that, right? I feel like those both, like, scream 2009, but I don't know which came first. I want to say New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but I wouldn't know. I think I got that as like a, yeah, I got that as like a Christmas present. So whenever that came out, I wouldn't know. And then Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know what that game's problem is. You guys really don't hear that, all the rumbling. A lot of the overworld tracks are really cute. Oh, like on the map screens? Oh, interesting. Oh, but wait. This is a great time to practice techniques. Speaking of practicing techniques, I have been doing... Whoa! Ah! See, that's kind of neat. I have been doing... Yeah. Max, I know you were asking about the challenge mode in Star Fox. I have been doing a lot of that lately. Now, I don't know what you would be looking to get out of a challenge mode versus what I would be looking to get out of a challenge mode. I think the normal challenges are really fun, and so far, I streamed the normal difficulty of 3 stages, and I did all the things on 3 stages. It's like, okay, this is cute, and I'm even learning new techniques, so it's like, whoa, wait, what do you mean on Zone S you can get all 3 of the things that are, like, stacked vertically if you just, like, hit a loop at, like, the right moment? I thought you just had to pick, like, 1 or 2. How interesting. Now I know, and that's knowledge that I carry with me on my future runs. However, once you do those, you unlock expert difficulty challenges, and those are designed by Satan himself. Those are really, really fucking hard. And the only ones of those that I've done are on Corneria. So Corneria, I've 100%ed. I've done all the normal difficulty challenges, I've done all the expert mode challenges. They're really fucking hard. You know, some of them are cute. You know, it's like, get 100 hits without getting hit once. Okay, fun, feasible, I could pursue this. That's great news, I'm glad they're actually hard. The one that took me forever, and there's 2 similar goals, where it's like, beat the air carrier boss in like 30 seconds. And that one didn't take me that many tries. But it's like, oh, beat the boss from like the default route, like the guy who walks around with the backpack that you shoot. Beat that guy in 10 seconds. What the fuck? Beat that guy in 10 seconds? You have no idea how many times I would play that stage perfectly. And here's the thing. Getting really good hit counts along the way, if I may say. I think my score in Corneria is like 170 hits, or maybe 180. I think that's my record. And so I'd get like the maximum laser upgrades, my ship would be in perfect condition. I'd have so many fucking gold rings, so many bombs, and I'm coming up to that boss fully prepared, and I just could not crack 10 seconds. But I think literally last night I finally did. And now I'm moving on. And so I've done some of the expert challenges on Zone S, and I think I've almost 100%ed Zone S as well at this point. The only thing on that one that I have left, it's like, oh, defeat 30 transport ships, or something of this nature. And I don't know what the transport ships are. Or it's like patrol boats. They call it patrol boats. And by the time I get to that point, where those enemy types actually start showing up, here's the thing that I actually find really, really useful about that challenge mode, is that once you're at the point in the stage where that challenge can no longer be completed, a little thing will pop up on the screen that, like, grays out the challenge, that tells you that it cannot be completed anymore. Like, oh, bust open all the searchlights, but you can only use locked charge shots. If you use a normal shot or like a bomb or something to break those, then you lose the challenge. And it'll tell you the second you fuck it up. It's like, oh, okay, so I can reset, or I can like immediately pivot onto like a different challenge. Because they don't like reconfigure the level in any way. It's just like, here's different ways to play it. Here's different ways to like pursue it. And I like that element a lot. Which, by the way, I did bust up all the searchlights only using locked charge shots, by the way. I've been hearing people talk about like lock-on canceling, which is a technique from the original game that I was not familiar with, and I still need to learn it because I feel like I could really benefit from it. I think I could really benefit from lock-on canceling. But yeah, so the thing with the patrol boats is the only thing that I have on Zone S, and then I have not done any other expert mode difficulties. But yeah, I'm at the point where like I really want to go after like, I want to get all the medals, I want to unlock the expert mode, like, between that and Rhythm Heaven, which are both very like mastery-centric games, I'm gonna be really, really busy, you know? It's a good couple of weeks for stuff to be coming out. I'm gonna be nice and hungry and even full. I'm gonna be hungry and full at the same time. That's that shit that happens when, well, and I don't personally do this, but you proverbially, like when you eat a plate of pasta and you say, that was a good plate of pasta, I think I'll have a second one. Like that, like that. Never would have expected it, but this Star Fox is the most I've been hungry for a spank. I was just talking to Robin the other day, and she finally got one. Not for that, I don't think. That was the, right, that was, they did like a Splatoon Raiders Direct, a couple of days ago. I chose not to stream that because I continue not to be all that interested in Splatoon Raiders. And I think even after that, that continues to be the case. I don't think Splatoon Raiders is gonna be like my thing. But $50 isn't so bad, and it looks better than it did before. I'm still not picking it up. I'm probably gonna be getting, like, Splatoon 4, I'll wait around for that, but my heart sank hearing this. Will anyone join? Apparently not enough people are buying Spanks, or otherwise they'd be playing with me. Well, here's the fucking problem. The bundle that allowed you to get Mario Kart World for $50, that's fucking over. That's fucking over. This is only an $80 game, and that's all it will ever be now. Oh god. Speaking of games that will only ever be $80 games, y'all want to talk about the fucking PlayStation news that came out today? What the fuck? Hi. Anyone in my chat who uses :3 is an ally of mine. I don't know why I'm like comboing NPCs here. I'm trying to bop every toad there is. Straight up, do you just want to call lol? Shit. Let's do it, let's do it. I don't see why not. Do I have, It's a different situation every time. It's a different situation every time. Because I need to figure out a way where only Discord... Where OBS only hears Discord, but not itself, because I'm using it to hear the game. I'm running the audio through OBS, and that's how I hear. But we'll find out, we'll find out. Yeah, let me scroll down and ring you up. What the hell? Apparently there was like a work-related message I was going to send you, and then I never pressed enter, and it remembered for like weeks. What happened with PlayStation? Let's get into it, let's get into it. That's crazy if you don't know. Okay. Okay, we're gonna figure this out in real time. There might be some technical difficulties. Please understand. What's up, what's up? Talk, talk, talk? Okay. I'm going to... you should be really happy that no one heard you just say that. Okay, wait, and now for a moment, stop talking.
Oh.
Okay, that seems good. I don't think there's any, like, feedback loop from OBS, like, hearing itself. Great, okay, so chat should be able to hear Max. Hooray!
Hi, Every.
Hi, Every. What happened with PlayStation? I've been on Twitch all day. Yeah, Max, why don't you tell these fine people what Sony announced today?
You want me to talk about? Shoot. Well, they're not doing those darn discs no more. They're just making it so no one who makes a PlayStation game can print discs because they're completely in charge of that operation. I guess I just found that out today. Is that there is no like third-party way for someone who wants to develop a PlayStation game to like make their own discs. They have to do it through Sony, and they're just like, yeah, no more of that. Not now. It's that's in 2028, so it's quite some time. It's not like today, right? They're not stopping today. But that's coming up, and so it's been I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of doomeristic takes with regards to the future of consoles generally, not just PlayStation, right? Have you also been seeing this or not really?
Elaborate.
So I'll admit part of this was because of me. So I've been you know, I got my forums and shit. I've been talking on forums, and I even made my own thread on one of them, for people to talk about exactly this thing. So with regards to this, and obviously all the other shit going on with like the RAM shortages and so on, there's just been a lot of conversation about like, okay, well, what's even the point of a console anymore? If, first of all, it's essentially no different from a PC, and they're not even like, if you don't even like own the games and it's all digital anyway, then there really is no like significant difference with regards to like longevity or preservation or anything like this, right? Or ease of access, right? When we're talking about accessibility, think about, for example, all the people who don't have great internet connections at home. So they would, so it's like, okay, well, I like to play on consoles because I can just have the cartridge, or I can just have the disc, and I can just put it in and I can play. This is not an option for them anymore, or at least it will not be. So at that point, it's like, well, why even have a console for that kind of a reason, right? And then we've been having this conversation for a long time, we being the general culture, but just of just the diminishing returns on what a console can even accomplish in the first place, right? Or just computer hardware generally, right? With regards specifically to graphics processing power, right? It's like we really are reaching like a like a threshold here. We're like, what could anyone even realistically want? Anyone, like, you've seen how Grand Theft Auto 6 looks. It's not even out yet, and just how that looks is like, it just is actually photorealistic, truly. You know, just actually. So I've been seeing a lot of people question just what's even the fucking point anymore. That's a lot of the conversation I've been seeing, is like, why even bother, right? That's what I've been saying.
Can you use controllers on PC? Sure, there's plenty of controllers for
Nope.
PC.
No controllers. You have to use your mouse forever. You have to use your mouse to move Mario around on the screen.
Oh shit.
Like on Spank, just like on Spank, how Spank has mice. That's why Spank put the mice on them, because they saw people using the mouse on Mario on emulators and said, we should do that. We want that mice.
I guess a Mario Maker is a kind of Mario you could use a mouse on.
Oh, and it is the best Mario. Nothing? I get nothing.
I'm shrugging. I don't know. Even when like Mario Maker 1 came out, and that was just like a crazy sensation, like I never got too into it, which is such a damn shame, because Mario Maker 1 was the one that supported Amiibo, and my ass literally could have been making levels where you play as Corrin. I was so fucking stupid.
Why
Like,
can
I
you get
had
into
it,
it?
and
Did you just...
I'll tell you what turned me off is I was playing fucking Tyler's dumbass levels. The P-Switch challenges where you gotta like jump on 100 in a row. I'm not doing that.
Be nice.
I'm sorry, and I would play them and I would get burnt out immediately, and it like turned me off of the whole of Mario Maker.
Well, you should play other stages.
Uh,
Dude, let's do a Mario Maker stream, man.
a Mario Maker stream? Oh, like we both make levels and like we play each other's?
Oh, well, we could do that, but also like play multiplayer. Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't think anybody has described the idea of online Mario Maker as fun.
It's been fun. Anytime I play with other friends, it's always fun.
Oh, it's not miserable anymore? Did they fix it?
Oh, I mean, if you mean the online connectivity,
Yeah.
it can be. It's just dependent on the... Your connection when you play with me on like Smash is fine, so I suspect Mario Maker will also be fine.
Okay.
We should do it, man, because you know I need footage. You know I need Mario footage.
Oh yeah.
We should do that. And we even could get other people involved too.
Oh yeah.
2 for 4 lobby, but the more people we get, the higher chance we have of horrible connections.
Right.
For Smash Brothers, famously.
For Smash Brothers famously. What's the thing that I was gonna say? We gotta figure out what we're doing about Castlevania first things first.
Oh.
Sniffles.
Dude, no one's getting on your fucking Mario Kart. Just turn it on.
Just turn on Castlevania right now.
let's just do it, dude. Fuck it. Why not? No one's playing.
Yeah, you know, well, let's see. So if it's about to be 8 in 10 minutes, then that gives me 2 hours of Castlevania. And then...
Which is normal.
Yeah, which is normal. And then Rhythm Heaven's gonna be at 10. Is that chill?
It depends on what you want the focus, because if we switch to Castlevania, I'm gonna go into more Castlevania type of mode, whereas when we're just here, we can just, like, it's basically just a chatting screen. It's up to what you want.
I kind of like hanging out with this. I don't know.
I kind of do too. We should stick with this, I think.
Okay. But, like, in the future, like, we should know, like, when we're doing it next, because I cannot believe it's been a month since I've last played this.
Has it been months? When has it been?
It's been a month since Castlevania, yeah.
A month?
Yeah.
That's my bad. I don't know if you're waiting for me to reach out. I've been waiting for you to reach out, and it hasn't been happening.
Well, okay. Well, great. We'll figure it out.
Have we both been waiting for each other to reach out?
Yes!
Okay, that's the problem. Okay.
Well, because I thought that there was stuff like once or twice that, like, oh, I'm gonna be spending time with this ex who doesn't like I think you should leave, so it's like, well, I'll leave you to it. But now you've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, that shit's over.
For Baby of the Year and so much more.
Too much more. My lord.
I think consoles are sort of a living relic from when hardware was more specialized by necessity. Now with more powerful generalized computing, it's just relying on the shrinking economic edge of specialized hardware. I know it'll continue to stick around due to cultural and economic inertia, even though the power/cost difference is eroding.
Well, that was kind of my theory, is that, I feel like, so when we're talking about specifically, like, hardware generations, is kind of the idea I was stuck on, right? Because I really think, we're already past what we need, you know? The way I was putting it earlier to some people today, like, is like this. I really and truly think Nintendo could have just kept producing Nintendo Switches, and developers would, like, continue to target and meet that hardware.
Oh, sure.
Like, they did not need to go for. They could have made Switches literally for that. Could have been it forever, and it would have been fine. That could have just been like the end of Nintendo consoles, not just what they are now, and that would have worked. People would keep buying them, and people would keep developing for them, and it would have been fine. I really believe this. And so I was thinking about it in this way, where it's like, what the fuck can they do with, like, a PlayStation 6? Like,
yeah.
what are they gonna do? What are they doing with a PlayStation 5 that a PlayStation 4 already couldn't do? Right, this is what I mean. Where it's like, the idea, I don't think consoles themselves are going anywhere, because the as you say, like, the use of them is still practical, right? And I won't deny that there is a joy, me as someone who plays on all sorts of devices, all sorts of ways. There is a distinct joy on playing on a console versus on a PC or whatever. This is like a different experience. But the necessity of it, I think, is so... I would call it indulgent by now. We're at a point now where it is like not... It is just pure indulgence in the culture and in the tradition and in the... just the... like the retail therapy consumerist culture type of shit. Do you know what I mean? Where just it feels really fun and exciting to have a new thing that other people are also excited about. Like, it's just like a social thing now, right? Whereas if they kept only ever making Nintendo Switches, people would get them, but they wouldn't be excited about them anymore. That's the difference, right? So I don't know. When I was just thinking about consoles and stuff today, where it's like, okay, well, if all these are now are just like. And all they ever have been is just, you know, like proprietary ecosystems. But if that's like so blatantly on its face, like all it is now, like they're like trapping you in the way like Sony is, right? It just sucks. It just is like blatantly stupid, and I think a lot of people are going to start getting wise to it.
Yeah.
Especially when, here's what's going to happen. I don't know if you ever considered this before. Someone brought this to my attention today.
Okay.
Sony no longer printing discs of their games or anyone's games on their platform means basically all game stores are just going to become Nintendo stores. Right? Like that's a ton of floor space just immediately given up for no reason, right?
Well, so what they're saying is like, oh, there'll still be physical games, but they'll all be codes and boxes on the shelf.
Do you mean for Sony?
Yeah, for Sony. I think they said that in the same announcement that said they stopped making discs.
Okay, I would believe that. I don't remember seeing that, but I would believe that. Who is actually getting those? Like, who cares about a case for the sake of the case, right?
That's the thing. I think GTA 6, as this massive marquee release, as a code in a box game, is gonna be like a big test for what people are gonna allow.
I don't accept that as an actual representative test for the rest of the culture, because GTA 6 can do whatever it wants and it's gonna work.
Right.
That does not mean anyone else in the world can do GTA 6 tactics and it will also work. I don't believe that at all. No, it's just I don't know, because here's what I mean, right? Is I just keep thinking about the same scenario that I mentioned earlier of someone, for example, who has a bad internet connection, which, you and I take this for granted because we really care about this stuff, but most people don't have a great connection. Most people don't, right?
I mean, up until a year or so ago, you guys would constantly complain about my connection being worse than everyone else's.
Yeah, for sure. So the code in a box doesn't solve anything from it just actually being a digital download code. There is no functional difference, and so for the consumer, it's well, why would I spend either the personal physical energy of walking somewhere or the gas prices of driving somewhere to go and get a code in a store and then come back, as opposed to just getting it on the system when it's the exact same fucking thing. It's the exact same thing. And when here's the big thing, is that I know a lot of people who, myself included, would buy physical games with the intent of okay, I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna get my time out of it, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna sell it to someone else who wants it for a cheaper price, and so that I can get a little bit of that back when I'm done. That's just not possible with the code. When you use the code, it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
The product you bought is fucking worthless now. There's nothing inside of it. There's nothing inside. It just is a decoration piece, and there definitely is people out there who that's valuable for. I don't think that's enough to sustain the economy of that, right?
Yeah.
It's completely fucking ridiculous. Not to mention the entire business models of corporations, of not necessarily ones that I value or agree with, but something like limited run games. That's their whole thing, right? Is that they make these physical versions of games that don't have them, and then the PlayStation is just it's just a complete lopping off of the whole demographic that they just don't have access to anymore. It's going to totally gut this entire thing. Now, I don't respect limited run games. I don't think what they're doing is cool or worthwhile, really, but we have to agree that this is going to be a casualty of these sorts of things. So the whole thing, it's just ruining everything.
Yeah.
It feels like the fucking Mike from Breaking Bad, we had a good thing. We had a good thing, you had to fuck it up. It feels like this, where it's and then the fucking, I know I showed you that post from John Linneman on Blue Sky, where he was talking about how it's printing and manufacturing discs is just so cheap compared to what they would need to do to compensate with manufacturing SSDs, right?
Well, right now.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It's ridiculous.
Because I mean, Xbox has already made their own wave with all these prices increases several times a year, and that $800 Series X that they're talking about, 1 terabyte is the highest you can get. They don't even sell the 2 terabyte anymore. That $800 Xbox is 1 terabyte. And if you're downloading all of your games, not a single one of them is physical. All of them are downloaded. Even 2 terabytes is not going to be enough, and I don't think they're even going to want to ship that.
And because motherfuckers are just not optimizing their shit anymore. Games are they are 100 gigabytes now. I bet GTA 6 is going to be over 100 gigabytes. I'm positive of this, actually.
Well, and that's why there needs to be a PS6, because it's only 30 frames per second.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's hard for me to not look at all this stuff and just recognize that consoles are over, dude. Seriously. Why? It's just not working. It's just not working. What do you think about this?
I think that first of all of your thoughts on this are very good. Isn't Xbox
Thanks.
also in the middle of collapsing right now? Well, I
They've
know
been.
they've
been for like a
yes. But the latest news in Xbox collapsing, because here's the thing, everyone,
It's critical.
even before
It's
the
critical.
stuff with the discs and PlayStation 6 came out, there was some news like a couple of days prior that like, oh yeah, the bill of materials like was around like the $600, $700 territory. Oh, now it's $800. Oh, now it's gonna cost them $1,000 to manufacture it.
Jesus.
And Xbox has also obviously been facing the same issues, and they've been a little more like upfront about like, what even the next gen Xbox is going to be, which they insist there's still going to be one for some reason.
That's my point, man. You just made my entire point in one
I
sentence.
believe that the specific wording that they're using is like, we're gonna have to get innovative with this one, which is to say they're gonna have to get creative with cuts. And you know that disc drive is gonna go. And here's the thing, like, all digital variants of consoles have been around for a while. Not with the PS4, but the Xbox One and the Xbox Series have been doing this for a while. And I remember even back in like 2021 where it's like, never mind the resale value for games themselves, but like Max, like you got a PS4 like way after the PS4 was like, you know, the latest thing, and you were still able to like do a lot with it. You get a used all digital games console, and you can't put games in it. Like, if you get one of those after the servers are shut down, it's useless.
Except for, and this is what I was saying earlier, except for the pirates. God bless the pirates. They're gonna.
That's true. That's true.
That's the one saving grace. Is like everyone just gonna mod the shit out of their consoles now, and thank God. That's what they should have been doing all along. You know, I've been saying this. I don't think there's a single console in my house that is not modded. I don't think there's one.
I think that's true.
Except for my one clean switch that I got from my sister. Except for my one. But I only kept that one clean because I already have the hack.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, all my handhelds, all my consoles, even the fucking the Dreamcast, the Wii, the PlayStation 2, everything. It's just the right way. It's just the right thing to do with a console. Even the Dreamcast, it has to. I'm not gonna buy fucking Dreamcast games.
You can burn your own GD-ROMs. I don't know.
I'm also not gonna burn a billion. You know, I like to have the whole library. I'm not gonna burn every single Dreamcast game onto a disc.
I could get away with burning.
No, that shit, that's got an SD card in there with every single Dreamcast game on every single region. All of them.
I miss my Dreamcast. It didn't go anywhere.
I got nervous, man. I said, what'd you do with that damn thing?
No, it's still there.
What is the problem again? Why don't you use it? Why?
It doesn't have a VNU. I don't think I have a TV that has component in or anything like that, so I would need to get an HDMI mod if I used it.
I literally, the one that I have came with a converter. I'll give it to you next time I see you.
Oh, yeah, send it with the Omori shirt.
I can... You're right, that's a good idea. I'm sorry for laughing at you.
What's there to laugh at? What's so funny?
Nothing. Hey, nothing. Nothing's funny. Nothing's funny. No, I will do that though. That's a good idea. I forgot. Yeah, I was just gonna like sell that or something. But yeah, I can for sure. All that does is it takes the whatever output the Dreamcast has and it just converts it to HDMI.
Yeah, I have one of those for my PS2 where the converter is like external.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just keep
that's
you.
chill. That's chill.
Sure.
I love one of those.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you know I don't fuck with that stuff. I don't need no conversions. I got my own shit going on, my own scary weird thing.
You have a big
my own horrible
crate with love inside.
My own horrible apparatus.
That's a mean thing to call to a CRT.
I'm not talking about the CRT. I'm talking about all the other shit.
Oh, okay.
I've got like a four-way like signal splitting type of shit going on.
Oh, one of those things.
I've got a couple things is what I mean. I have several. When I call it an apparatus, it's like a system. It's like a system of interworking beautiful machinations. If you want me to get into it, I'll get into it, but I have a feeling you probably don't care that much.
The only question that I have is, I remember back in the day that those things are pretty notorious for like introducing latency into the video signal. Is that better these days?
No. What I'm talking about is not a single device. I have a bunch of individual single devices, which are each individually lagless. Yes. But they are not like the standard like signal splitter that you're thinking of.
Okay.
Like you know me, I have a fucking IBM Model M keyboard from the 80s. Like I'm rocking with like old like TV equipment, right? Yeah. Like TV like broadcasting station equipment is what I got.
Oh my god.
Why?
I genuinely saw this from really, really far away, and I thought it was Among Us. I saw this from really, really far away, and I genuinely thought it was Among Us. Doesn't it look like it?
It kind of looks like it for sure.
I was scared. I was scared.
Chet, this guy refuses to watch that darn show with me. We watched 2 eps, he never wants to watch it with me.
We watched 2 eps like 2 days ago, and I had to go.
It was not 2 days ago.
It wasn't 2 days ago?
It was like a week ago.
It was a week ago.
It was sometime.
I don't know.
He never wants to play toys with me. Can we kill him? Please.
Get in line.
Please.
Please, you're begging, you're begging. I've needed this for so long. You have no idea how long. How badly.
Damn, really? No one's showing up for the darn game, man.
It's
no one
true,
wants to play.
true. Usually I get a handful.
You should just do other shit.
Like free roam shit?
Yeah. Or grind out your those stars you wanted to get or something.
My penis switches? Well, I gotta
This
is a hard coin to get. Got it.
What did the coins do?
The same thing as everything else, that you get a sticker.
Oh.
But they actually, for the first time ever, let you do something with the stickers. Wow! Because you can use the mouse controls. Wow! To put them on the photos that you take. Wow!
Yeah, put my darn Fugi on the screen, bro.
I'll get your Fugi on the screen. Shit. Okay.
Put my Fugi on.
I think I have it configured to like only respond to Gibson and KS right now, but I'll hook that up. By typing the word Fugi into a search engine and finding out what the fuck the URL for that is.
My fucking Fugi.
What the fuck?
It is sure nobody's on the darn game. Do people even know that like an update happened? Do they know this?
It happened like last night. It's not even new.
I didn't know.
So there's my active model, and then if I go to another place, I think this is the one that I use for you and me. For some reason, I have 4 different sources.
Whoa.
Okay, there's the URL for it. Oh my god. Well, hey, you and I are both here, it seems.
Oh.
Oh, here's the one. Here's the one. Here's the one that's all my friends minus me. I'll use this one.
A fucking Fugi. Why you got your own darn Fugi on your own darn stream, man?
Well, because that's the way Fugis work, is that sometimes I want it to be on other people's streams, and then I use them in concert. And also, maybe I'm doing an art stream on my iPad, which I'm currently using for my full VTuber capture, and if I want to draw on that thing, then I'm not doing no capturing on it. And so it's a nice plan B fallback. Yeah. Wait, there's a UFO.
UFO.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Wow, nice! Fucking nice! Oh, this is cool.
Um,
And reads are my
Chat. Let me tell you something fucked up about this goddamn animal. I wanted to hold on to that for as long as I could to make you very afraid of what I might say. We were hanging out. I think it was the day or a day after we both played Deltarune Chapter 5. I asked him what he thought. He said, I'm not going to tell you because I wanted to talk about it on the fucking live stream. And I was like, are you kidding me? So now here we are in the live stream. Just tell me what you thought about it, man.
Well, I'm drowning! I was hoping to do it during Castlevania, because I didn't know you were going to be on Mario Kart. But yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I was saying so many times, like, oh, but I don't want to spoil it. But Girona! But I don't want to spoil it. I'm so sorry. I have to be careful. Girona!
Who give a fuck, brother?
Who give a fuck?
Who give one fuck, brother?
I saw your image that you posted on Blue Sky of like how you ranked the chapters. I'm very interested in this.
Well, I want to know your ranking first. Let's compare our rankings.
What?
Do you know it?
I actually do because I already made the list.
Cool. Girona.
Girona.
My Girona.
Your dad's my best friend.
Girendus.
In 5th place, Chapter 2. I think you and I are in agreement on this.
Yes.
In
I wonder
4th
if it's
place,
for the same reasons.
Probably the same reasons.
Okay.
It's got that weird route stuff in it though. That's cool.
That's the one thing where I was like, maybe I don't know. But the normal route for that is like so annoying.
In 4th place is Chapter 1.
Okay.
In 3rd place is Chapter 3, and I think I feel the way that you just reacted when I brought up Chapter 2, because I think I would like that less if the stuff involving, I think they call it the sword route, was not in, like with Mantle and all that stuff. That's the part that's exciting to me.
Yeah, I agree. That's by far the best part.
Yeah. In 4th place, Chapter 5. I'm sorry, in 2nd place, Chapter 5. In 1st place, Chapter 4.
4.
Yep.
I've kind of turned a little hateristic on 4.
I noticed. That's the I think the biggest gulf that you and I have on a chapter.
Yeah. Wow, okay, so there really is a lot to talk about here.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not even sure where to start anymore. Well, I do want to talk about Chapter 5. Let's get Chapter 5 out of the way, because that's new, and then we can figure out everything else. So Chapter 5. Did you see the weird route stuff? Yes or no?
No. I only did the weird... This is why I was worried about talking to you! Because I still have only done the Chapter 2 weird route. Here's the thing. Number one, I need to replay the entire fucking game, because on my PC playthrough, I did it correctly and I spared everyone and I was a good boy, I was a good person. When I replayed it on my Switch, I guess I must have forgotten to spare one single fucking pop-up dolphin in Chapter 2. And I'm like, oh, well, Chapter 5 came out, I'll go back and spare that guy, because I got to Chapter 4 and I didn't get the music in the town that everybody else was enjoying. And I'm like, oh, I'll go back and do that. I went back and did it after completing Chapter 5. It does not carry forward. So I have to just redo the whole fucking game. And at that point, fuck it, I'll get the eggs, I'll get the Star Walkers, I'll do anything. And I may as well replay the weird route. So I basically may as well have not played any Deltarune ever. I've got like 60 hours of that game ahead of me.
It is not 60 hours.
It takes me 30 hours to get...
30 hours?
It takes me 8 hours per chapter. Chapter 5 took me 9 hours.
When you said you're a good person, it made me think of this post that I sent you. Can you please put the image on the screen? I think the live stream will appreciate the image.
Yeah, I was showing somebody else this image today.
It's really cute.
Yeah. Here we go. Chat, check this out. Check this out. This is a cool picture.
I really love it. And the thing is about it is that it's true, too.
And it's true, too.
It's really good. Girona.
Okay, so I'm very curious to know what you feel about Chapter 5. Because I remember going into it, pre-release, you were saying things like, I don't know, they're showing a lot of like this flowy stuff. I'm a little worried about where they're gonna go with it. Now that we know, how do you feel?
How to put this?
And by the way, Femi, I cannot directly edit my save because this is the Switch version we're talking about.
fuck.
And that's the thing. The one weird run that I did do is on my computer, so I would need to redo it anyways.
Why are you playing on that darn Spang, bro?
I prefer playing with an analog stick over the arrow keys. I'm sorry.
Ew, what?
What? I said I was a broken.
Stick.
I said I was a broken person. Why does nobody believe me?
We cannot fix you, bro. We cannot fix you, man. It's not happening.
I don't need to be fixed. I need to be made worse.
Good lord.
I prefer it.
I don't even want to ask this. You don't play Castlevania with that thing.
I think Castlevania used the D-pad.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, what did I think of Castlevania?
It depends on the game.
Okay. So I was worried, because, and in all the trailers and shit, it just was very obviously a lot of Undertale stuff, right? Like, very clearly. And I was like, that's weird. Why? Toby, why? Tony.
Oh.
Tony. And it wound up being for better reasons than I ever could have anticipated. It was actually perfectly thematically coherent, and it made perfect sense. And I should have known. I should have known he would know better than me. I should have known. He always does, except for Chapter 2. And Chapter 4. Anyway.
Damn!
Anyway. And Chapter 5. Anyway. No, because obviously that whole chapters thing was, here's what's funny is that you know me, I hate myself, so I read backlogged reviews a lot. I do this often, right? And a lot of people, I've been seeing a lot of people say on there, like, oh, when they were doing the rehash of the Field of Dreams, I was like, why are we doing this again? And then, like, halfway through the chapter, when I noticed that it was about nostalgia, I understood, and I was like, how was that not apparent from the first fucking screen when it was fucking Undertale? How could you not be like, oh, okay, something's happening here. These people are just not paying the fuck attention. So the second Asgore shows up, and they're talking about, like, being old college buddies and shit, and it's the Field of Dreams again, and like, okay, I see what's happening here. And I'm not going to go as far as to say it's genius, but it is. Toby Fox is in a unique position where his shit is. His works are unfathomably famous.
Yeah.
Unfathomably, and he is aware of this, and he can weaponize it, and he knows that he can do this. So he can do things like call back to individual screens of Undertale, and not just expect, but know that people would pick up on that, and not like a small subset, like super fan of kind of people. Like the general player base will be like, oh, that's from Undertale. I remember that from Undertale. Like most people will say this. That's fucking crazy. And it's the first time I've seen a game do it in this kind of a way, like on purpose. That isn't just for the sake of like the Easter egg, right?
Yeah.
Compared to, for example, like all the fucking Sonics with Green Hill Zone or something, like this is not the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? I thought that was again, I wouldn't call it genius, I wouldn't call it masterful, but I would call it inspired is maybe what I would say. I would call it inspired. Because this is someone like reconciling like metatextually with their own work in a way that can wrap back into the work again, right? That's ridiculous. That's fucking bizarre.
They have the Mario drawing song from Flipnote fucking Studio in this?
You know what, man? I watched that fucking Scott the Waz Wii U video today. And he was being so mean to the fucking Art Academy. Do you remember this? He was being so mean to
Art Academy rules! Scott!
I thought it was... I have never done Art Academy, but seeing that made me really want to do it, and I didn't know why he was being so mean. I thought it looked super cool.
It is like a genuinely excellent digital art tool, where it's like
I believe
I really get on Procreate's case because I want it to behave more like Photoshop. That is a genuinely fascinating way, like the lengths that they went to replicate the behavior of physical painting materials. It's very impressive.
Yeah. I want to boot up the Wii U and play Art Academy. It seems awesome.
I got Art Academy. I love Art Academy.
Yeah. Anyway, so I thought I was really worried that the references to Undertale and the references to past Deltarune chapters would be kind of
trite.
I thought they would be Maybe not trite. I thought they would be like surface level and in poor taste, right? Surface level is the word I would use. I was worried about that. Especially because we're talking to like all the flowers and shit, and I was like, oh god, it's like, why are we touching this again?
What's their
But
story?
it makes perfect sense. What's their story? But no, it was fine. That was fine. And I will say, the flowers are the best characters we've had since Devil, so they did it. They fucking did it.
It's true. Like, it did not take very long for Aqua to be on screen for me to start thinking of you.
Dude, so many people have been saying this, and
Really?
they're right. And they're right. She's obviously my best. She's obviously my best.
Yeah.
She's obviously my best.
Because you posted, like, your fucking list of, like, oh, here are all my favorites, like, ranked in order, and Aqua's other. I'm like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Jebba's still at the top, though, baby. Jebba's still number one.
Well, he can do anything.
Jebba can do anything. Aqua for sure is number 2. But no, yeah, Aqua's great. They're all great. I thought Blue was great. I thought Green, my best fucking friend in the world, is the best.
Yes.
And I don't know. To be honest with you, Yellow, Seth, and Orange, I could kind of take or leave them. I don't know. I could kind of take or leave those. I don't need them.
Yellow, Seth, and Orange? I think Yellow is a step above Seth and Orange. I like Yellow.
Yellow has one joke that is very funny, but it's that same joke. It's kind of Queen syndrome, you know? Except Yellow's joke at least is funny. So
damn.
Ups for that.
True.
Ups for that. Queen, I think, is the worst character Toby Fox has ever made. I like, genuinely. Queen gets on the screen and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this. I like kind of hate that she's still around. Like, it really bothers me. She's really fucking annoying. And you know what? I'm even starting to feel that way about Rules Card, and not in the way that the game wants me to feel about him. In the way where it's like, this joke isn't funny anymore. Like, why are we still doing this? It's not a character that I love to hate. It's just it's a character where it's like, why is this guy still here? Why are we not done with this? I don't know. I'm getting beside myself though. No, I thought the flowers were great. I thought they were the best thing to happen to Deltarune since Jebel, literally. Aside from the weird route stuff, the weird route is actually the best thing to happen in Deltarune. We don't need to talk about that right now.
The best in Weird Route Chapter 5 is the best thing.
Weird Route just conceptually in all chapters.
Oh, okay.
So in 2, in 4, and in 5, yes. Like collectively.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that to me, when I hear about a new Deltarune chapter, that's what I get most excited for is the weird route stuff.
Ooh.
That's me though. Man, they were great. I thought the platforming stuff was cute. They didn't really get a lot out of it, and I don't know. To me, I wouldn't really care if they never did it. It is like impressive, but past it, you know me, where it's like, I'll be impressed, and then when I stop being impressed, I'm like, okay, well, now what? And then when there is no question to now what, it's like, oh, well, then it was never really that good to begin with. If there is no and then what, right? And it never really felt like there wasn't an then what. It just was like technologically impressive, and past a certain point, I don't care about that. So I wound up not really caring about that at all. I even thought like the way that it was implemented into like the final battle was like really like weirdly shallow, right? Like that was their chance to really do something with it, and they just did not. They just did not. So like as it kind of like kept coming up more and more, I kept getting like more kind of disappointed with it. Just nothing was happening. It was just like the same kinds of concepts over and over again with like no like real reason for it to, like, how many times do you want me to press the attack button on a big like arrow flower? Like, how many times do you want me to do that? Like, I'll do it, but like I just past a certain point I don't really care anymore. So I thought that was like weirdly kind of vapid is the word I would use. A little indulgent. It felt good to control. It's a very good character controller,
yeah.
but there's nothing to do with that character controller, right? So at that point, why bother? This is me subtweeting every single 3D platforming game I've made, by the way. We don't need to get into that right now. I guess while I'm talking about things that disappointed me, I thought everything with Asgore actually was extremely disappointing. There was not a scene I was on that where he was on screen. Sorry for the Freudian slip. Where he was on screen, that I thought really felt like much of anything at all, which was weird. Because that was something I was really looking forward to, as I think like most people in the world were. Everyone kind of wants to know what this guy's deal is. And we're running out of time quick to get more information on that. And in this chapter, we just kind of kept getting a lot more questions and no answers at all. And it's not that I need every single thing answered, but if you're going to start asking questions, I want at least some of them answered. Like, is that so much to ask? Like, I don't know. And with only 2 chapters left, it's like, well, and this being like the Asgore chapter, it's like I think it's just like fan fodder speculation. I think it's just like fandom fodder. And that does not taste very good to me. I don't like the way that feels. I think that's a little oh, I don't know if I would use the word disrespectful, but it does feel I don't know, in compared to the rest of the game where it gets so much meaning out of exploring certain sorts of like player game relationships, and to have something like this that just kind of doesn't really go anywhere or feel like anything, it feels weirdly hollow, right? It feels hollow. So all the Asgore stuff I thought was like, okay, well, this would be really great for the theorists who love to talk about Gaster and shit, I guess. But that's not me. I kind of, you know, when I like a video game, I want stuff to happen in the video game. Like I kind of just want it to happen there. So I don't know. I thought everything was Asgore was really disappointing, especially the fact that he had like nothing to do with the ending at all. I thought that was especially strange. So I don't know. It is the second best chapter, or second favorite of my chapters at least. But I still found it a solid like half of it. I would say I was like pretty disappointed by, between Asgore and the platforming, and kind of just everything in like that middle third on the cliffs I found kind of disinteresting. I don't know, just like a weirdly hollow chapter, which I don't know. The parts that were good about it were really good, but most of it was not that, you know? So, I don't know. What do you think about that?
My Chapter 5 thoughts. I think I agree with the Asgore stuff, but that also, like, wasn't what I was most excited. So I didn't, like, have expectations going in, I think.
What were you excited about?
I don't need anything, man. It's fucking Deltarune, bro.
Oh, okay. So you didn't know anything at all about what it would be?
I mean, I think that, like, the one trailer they showed during the Direct was, like especially, like, kind of non-specific, you know?
I mean, there's the trailer, and then there's also the previous 4 chapters that kind of clearly lead where the rest of the game is going to go, right? Like, you can tell what things are going to happen.
Well, here's the thing. I do know that, like, because the expectation that some people had with Chapter... coming out of Chapter 4, Chapter 5, it had no plot, so nothing happened, and there's, like, a lot of people who were, like, disappointed about that. Shut up.
About 5, they're saying this?
Yeah, because 4, so much plot happened in 4.
Oh, Christ. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I don't have any of those feelings. Even though I do like Chapter 4 a little bit more. I think that as far as the platforming mechanic goes, I think that's kind of like the best gimmick that any of them have had.
I agree, yeah.
Okay.
It's the best gimmick, but they didn't do much with it, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that the cliff part utilized it in like the least interesting way, but I think the castle 2D sections and the other place, the Garden of Hopes and Dreams sections, both utilized it in more interesting ways because they have different meanings depending on what mode you're in. And because that switching is based on like getting to certain like switching stations, that like the order of operations in which you like go from place to place is like, it's a fun thing to unwind.
Sure.
And then the cliffs are like either like you're gonna be here to do this or you're gonna be here to do that, but there's no really like alternating as much. Maybe that's what you're getting at. I do not mind the flower stuff. The chains of it obviously got like more complicated from like not necessarily like a twist on it perspective, but from like a level design perspective, it's obviously like asking more and more progressively. And so it kept me engaged. I didn't find myself like let down by that.
I didn't really ever ask, like, I didn't feel like it was ever asking anything of me at all. I didn't feel like, not even just escalation wise, but like beginning to end, it never like felt like anything to me. I don't know.
Oh, and if we're ranking super bosses, chapter 5 is the best one, man. It's the best one for me.
I think it's the third best for me.
It's the third best? So I know you like Jello. What's your second best?
The chapter 3 one.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes one.
Oh my god.
Can we agree that Gerson is by far the worst?
Yes, we can, as a matter of fact.
Yay! Yay, that game, that fucking fight is so lame. Everything about 4 is so lame, dude. It's so lame.
See, so I want to know more about what you don't like about chapter 4.
Okay, so, I'll preface this by saying that, first of all, you know that I used to really like that chapter a lot. I used to really like it. I was won over, as per usual, as everyone gets won over by the presentation, by the way that looks, by the way it looks and the way that it sounds, which, by the way, it still is the best in these sorts of regards, right? Yeah. It is still the best looking chapter. It is still the best sounding chapter. Mechanically, it is dead, dude. That is a dead chapter to play through. And I knew that even before I had to play through it again for the weird route. But just that's why it took me so long to play through it again, because I was like, I knew even when I was playing chapter 4, I was like, oh god, I'm not gonna want to have to do this again. And then when eventually I did have to do it again, I was like, oh god, it was so annoying to have to do it again. The puzzles are, oh, the animal. That's that.
It's even in my basket too.
It's that.
Yeah,
it's that. It's that. Mechanically, it is dead. I think it has some of, if not the worst, enemy patterns in the game. I think it has the worst bosses. Gerson arrives completely dead. I keep using the word dead. I don't mean that as a pun, because of all the ghost enemies and shit. I mean it as an insult. I think the Titan is completely squanders the climax of that event, right? I think the fight between against the Titan and its little like fetuses and shit had such potential, and none of it is met whatsoever. Absolutely none of it. Just because it's so, not only is it easy, but it's like, it's just like not really a fight at all. Like, it's not, there isn't really anything to do. I was playing through it again for the weird route stuff, and I forgot that there was a point where I was like supposed to do a puzzle, so I was just going through and like playing it normally while just like mashing the attack button and just waiting. And since there was no feedback that I was like doing anything wrong, and like the fight wasn't hard at all, I was just doing it infinitely without thinking about it while I was like talking to some other people, and I was like, oh yeah, there's like a puzzle here. So I just started doing what it wanted me to do. But the fact that I could go like several minutes without even like really processing that I was playing a game, and during what should be like narratively one of the biggest climaxes in the game, I think is a massive issue. I think that is a terrible. That's like the worst thing that could happen in a game like this, is to have such a big narrative moment feel so worthless, because of the way that is not reflected at all mechanically. Maybe this will go somewhere later. I could see some sort of like Shadow of the Colossus type of shit, where it's like that thing wasn't really trying to be that much of a threat or whatever, but that's not how it feels in the moment. It just feels like, why isn't this hard? Like, this just kind of sucks. Or not even why isn't it hard, like why isn't it exciting? Because things can still be like easy, but still like exciting, right? They can still be like a spectacle, and even there, it just doesn't work for me. It's not exciting, and it should be. It should be like the single most exciting thing that's happened in the game so far, and it's like I forget that it even happened because it doesn't feel like anything. It's completely worthless. And then yeah, I just think like literally every single. I don't think there is a single puzzle in that chapter that is like fun or engaging at all. I think they all go on for way too long. The hunt for the different like pieces of the piano melodies and stuff is just like so ungratifying because there is no like correlation between what you're doing and what the reward is. It's just you go somewhere and then there it is. It's like, okay, well, I guess I found it, so I need to go back to what I need to do now. Like there's no cohesion between anything. It's just shit is happening. No, I think pacing wise and just regarding what it is like physically asking of the player at any given moment is by far the worst chapter. I only like 2 less because the humor is so grating on me, but mechanically 4 I think is by far the worst. I think 4 is miserable. The writing is good, but like that's all I got. I don't know. And even then, the writing sells itself short by the mechanics stuff not being compelling at all. And the fucking Gerson fight, right? Like that, like narratively, that's a great fight. The Titan fight, narratively, that's a great fight. But they don't feel like it because there's nothing to do. Like you're just sitting here watching these dialogues go by where you're just pressing the like it's functionally as if there was no gameplay at all during those parts. It's like, why is it even there? It's really bizarre. Yeah, that chapter, it does not work. The chapter just does not work. Whereas 2, I think 2 works. It's just what it is I don't like, but 2 is like, 2, I like what 4 is, but it just does not work. That's why I don't like it.
Okay.
But it is your favorite, so why is it your favorite? I want to know. I want to know.
Well, if your perspective is like the writing is really good, but it's like not my favorite like that pretty much is just like I'm just a Ralsei liker, and so Ralsei had good stuff in that chapter. Ralsei also has really good stuff in chapter 5 as well. I like that he's a little bitch.
He is 1 is one of the most compelling Ralsei chapters, I think, and so I'm surprised it's so low for you.
It's not the lowest.
It's basically the lowest. You and I are agreeing that like chapter 2 is like weirdly bad. So as far as like chapters that we're taking seriously, that is like the lowest.
I don't dislike chapter 1.
Okay. I just want to know what you like about 4 though. We're talking about 4 right now.
Oh, I like that. I like the getting to go to the alternate Dark World, the second sanctuary. That shit's so fucking cool. The guy that you think is Gerson and it's got these weird fucking voices. That's cool.
Yeah, no, presentationally it's great. It is the best presentationally.
I think I like the climbing. Okay, I think some of the puzzles are cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the climbing can be fun. I liked the timed challenges for the climbing. Those are fun.
I like the
but the ones that are used just for navigation, I think are kind of boring.
I like when you at first you use the piano to move the blocks, and then later you go to the piano, and then the piano is the block that moves.
That's a good joke. These do not sound like things that make it your favorite chapter. Like, why is it your favorite? You don't sound like super...
Because of the Ralsei stuff, but all that other stuff is there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear why you don't like chapter 2. I wonder if it is the same reason as me. I'm not sure if it is.
I don't think I was as like opposed to it. Like, oh yay, Deltarune's back. I'm so glad that there's a game to play. Yeah, chapter 2 was good. And it's like, okay, well, what was chapter 2? What do you like about it? And it's true. Like, I think, and here's the thing, like, as far as Toby being one step ahead or whatever, kind of also seems to talk about chapter 2 in that same way. Like, I don't think this I might have gone a little far in some places. I don't think it aged very well.
He said
Who
this?
could have seen this coming? And
Has he said? I didn't know he said that. When
he
did
said
he
that
say
during
that?
like one of the anniversary live streams.
Whoa.
He was like,
what does he mean? What when he went too far? What does that mean?
Oh, yeah, that's just a fucking George Lucas quote when he's like seeing Chapter 1 in theaters for the first time.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, yeah.
No, but what he said was that like, yeah, just like I don't think certain parts of this will age well.
Well, they didn't when they released. Like, it's not a, like even when it came out, I was like, ew. Oh no.
I saw a screenshot from Undertale, and I saw a dialogue box where Sans says the word Buddo.
Buddo.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways,
okay.
um,
Is that bad?
I just mean that like it's like wow, people did used to say that in 2015.
They did not used to say Buddo, dude.
Sure.
They used to say Friendo.
Yeah. So it's Friendo
Not
adjacent.
Buddo. But no one actually said Buddo. I'm gonna search in our DMs for Buddo.
I wouldn't say it.
Nothing.
I'm a timeless boy,
Nothing.
which is why
You are
I'm not
not
turning
timeless,
28
bro.
in 2 months.
Bro, you are not timeless. This guy thinks he's timeless.
What the heck? What the heck? Stop laughing. Stop laughing.
Wait, I don't need like chapter 2.
Here's the thing. I like Birdly. Birdly's fucking funny.
Yeah, Birdly rules. Birdly!
Birdly. 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 And
Birdly image. Remember when I showed you the Birdly image when you were streaming this?
Max, do you want to see something?
Yeah.
There's something.
I'm assuming-
I just put something really, really tiny on the screen.
Something tiny?
Something really, really tiny. What do you see?
Oh, I see it! I see it! I see it! I remember because I said that to you while you were streaming this very game.
It's true. I was playing fucking Star Fox and I got to the end credits and I put that thing in Falco's cockpit.
Birdly.
Birdly.
Yeah, Birdly's cool.
So that's decent. I think that one's a little bit long in the tooth too.
Yes. Yes.
I think Cyberfield and Cyber City are other, like something that's like maybe like 75% as long.
Mhm.
But yeah, like Spamden's cool. I like all that stuff.
Can I say something?
Okay.
I don't like those. I don't like those fuck ass robots.
The fuck ass, which ones?
The radio ones.
That's true. They're very
I
forgettable.
don't like those.
I also
don't
like those. I don't care about them
I
at
think-
all, like even a little bit.
I think they're annoying. Yeah.
It's like fucking Castlevania out here.
Is it?
Yeah, this is that fucking place. Well, in the anime, this is that place they took Hector.
Oh. Birdly.
Birdly, Birdly.
No, I just I think chapter 2 for how dense it is with jokes, a significant majority of them do not land. It's not like the ratio of jokes that hit to do not hit, I think, is the lowest of any chapter, which is probably
Wow.
because it has
it's
the
the
most
fun.
jokes in it. Yeah. Like chapter 5 is way funnier than chapter 2 was.
And 4.
Chapter 3 also. Here's the problem.
4's got
is that,
Jackenstein, bro. How can it not be the best one?
Jackenstein rules. Here's the problem is that it took me a long time to reconcile the fact that chapter 3 is my favorite, because I also kind of feel that way about it. I don't think Tenet is funny. I don't really like him. So when that chapter is like being funny, I don't think it works. But everything else I think is pretty much flawless about it, so it winds up making up for it. But that's why it took me so, like, I really was going back and forth a lot about, like, which one, but for some time there was a period in my life where I probably would have told you Chapter 1 is my favorite. No, I have to reconcile with the fact that no, it is in fact 3. There's just still also a lot of things that I don't like about it. But it has, like, the least amount of things that I don't like of any chapter, I think.
Okay. What was I going to say? I like Tenna. Tenna makes me laugh.
Tenna is definitely better than the Queen.
Yes.
Surely. But similarly, just kind of, it's a joke that relies on the novelty of it. So when it just keeps happening over and over and over again, it's like, okay, we get it. Like, we get it, man. Let's move on. Which is why I'm glad that Tenna is not in any of the other chapters. Like, he doesn't stick around the way that the Queen does. That would have been miserable. That would not have worked at all.
Okay,
and it's why I'm glad. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh, I mean, yeah, but like not really. Like, he's not in the castle town.
No, that's what I mean. He is.
Is he? Where is he?
Because in the light world, it's a choice whether or not to give that CRT away. And if you hold on to it, then he shows up in Castletown. And there's some great dialogue about Susie's, like, talking, she's, like, gushing about Noelle, and he's, what is it? Yeah, she's like, yeah, she's got, like, a TV in her bedroom. And, he's like, is it a CRT? And she's like, no, it's a flat screen. And he says, dump her ass!
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I gave the TV away. Because here's the thing, I'm also glad that the flowers are not coming back. I'm glad that they're, like, done, like, truly done. Yeah. The game needs more of that. the cast cannot just keep growing forever. It cannot keep happening. No, that's... I love that. I love that they have a beginning and a middle and an end, and that's it. I love that. Yeah. I love that. They are by far the best thing to happen in the game since Jebel, character-wise. Regarding new characters, obviously, Noelle, we don't even need to talk about this. Obviously, Noelle is actually the best. Okay. We won't discuss that now. Okay. We won't discuss that. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, no, Femi's asking about the chapter structure, releasing it that way. I think it's cute.
I think for the way Deltarune is, like, begging for people to engage with it, this is the best way to do it. Yeah. You know?
For
like,
sure.
People talk about this the way they do about a TV show, you know? When they wait, like, an episode at a time and they have, like, their little theories. If this game came out all at once, I don't think people would have the staying power of 8 years like it's had, you know?
Right, and that's when you're talking about, like, the theories and the rumors and stuff. That's like what the game is about. Like, pretty explicitly, the game is about a lot of stuff. I don't have time to get into everything I think the game is about right now. But its release structure is, like, extremely relevant to, like, what it is. Yeah. Just like narratively and thematically. With regards to, okay, I'm not gonna get into it.
Well, like that stuff with, like, Noelle hunting for, like, secrets in video games, right?
Well, there's this, and the reason I don't want to get into it right now is because I don't have it perfectly formulated in a way to articulate. It's a lot of really large ideas in my mind. I'm not sure how I would say them out loud, but I can try. I'm no longer the only one saying this, but back when I was saying that I was the only one that I was aware of, is that the game is very clearly about escapism, very clearly.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I've been saying this for a long ass time. I've been saying this ever since we went from the board games and then into the computer world. I was like, I sense the theme. I know what's going on here. And then I would try telling people, and they were like, that's stupid. Why does that matter? And I'm like, you'll see, man. And now everyone's saying it as if it's their own idea. So anyway.
People really didn't get that after Chapter 3 and 4? They were only saying it after 5?
I don't know about that. I just remember, like, when Chapter 2 dropped and I started talking about this for the first time, like, I was met with a lot of resistance. That's all I remember.
Because I think that is the reading that makes Chapter 4 being what it's about so interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And 5, and also 5. No, I agree. But what was I saying? Right. So, and to the degree that we're talking about this, it's not just like, oh, it's about escapism. Period. Cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like there's something actually being explored there about this sort of stuff, right? About why people do it and where it comes from and where like this impulse comes from, right? And what value there is in it, and what value there is not in it, and all this sorts of stuff, right? And so when we're talking about this sort of thing, I think, and we see a lot of this in the way that the characters in Deltarune like literally just like talk about the shelter and the way they talk about deaths. Where everyone, like no one is really sure about what is in the shelter. I'm thinking a lot about some of the earlier scenes in Chapter 4, like when you're in the church and you're talking to like Alphys and whatever and all these other characters and they're like alluding to the shelter, but they don't really know what's in there, but so they're just kind of like speculating. And the way that they're speculating and the reasons that they're speculating mirror perfectly the way that people talk about Deltarune, right? Which is to say that they don't understand it, but they're aware of it and they all kind of feel their own way about it and they kind of want that to be right, but they don't know that it's right, but it makes them feel like something, and something that they talk about and they share with each other. And it is like a sort of like a taboo thing, so they feel like they're kind of getting away with something when they talk about it, and it's like it's all, I don't know, so it's all a lot of the sort of feelings and emotions that are being explored in Deltarune are kind of directly mirrored in the way that people talk about the object itself, right? The medium is the message and so on. So, I don't know, very, very shortly, very simply, that's kind of the general idea that I'm trying to get at here. We don't need to sit down and talk about every single instance of this in the game. You'll have to watch my own playthrough for that. Just kidding, I don't have one. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I would want to do it after it comes out, I think. And kind of do stuff like that. But then everyone there won't be anything to talk about by the time it's done, because the thing will be so evident that like why would we even talk about it? Right. That's what I mean. Like this is what I mean about the chapter thing, where it's like, in order for it to mean as much as it does, it needs to be released like this. It's the only thing that makes sense for what it is. Right? I don't think other games that are not doing this sort of thing or going for these sorts of themes need to do it. I think they could. Obviously, we think of something like Kentucky Route Zero, or any other game that kind of released episodically. It's like they had their own reasons for doing it. How justified they were is debatable. How justified this is also debatable, but I think of any game that I've seen doing this is like by far the most justified, just for what it is, right? And what it wants to be, and the kind of things it's trying to communicate, and how it's trying to communicate them, right? The way it's releasing it is part of that messaging. That's what I think. Do you think something else?
Do I agree or do I think something else? About its release structure? No, I also agree.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get nervous when I talk for a long time and then you don't respond.
No, it's I'm just listening. I like listening. Because I think here's the thing. I do have a Deltarune playthrough. I'm not talking like you're fucking talking about that thing. I'm like, oh, I really liked it.
Okay. I see.
And so like I have like perspectives and opinions about it, but it's like I can't talk about anything
Well,
like
share
you just
them,
talking
bro.
about Deltarune right now.
Share them then. If you got thoughts on the theme, like, talk about them, my brother.
Well, chat, what do you guys think? Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I think I forgot, but I'm thinking about it. Just because I forgot doesn't mean I'm gonna stop thinking about it, okay?
About what?
Well, what I was going to say, because I was going to say something.
Oh. Was it about the
About
release
Deltarune,
structure or
yes.
something else?
Pardon?
Was it about the release structure or about something else?
I feel like we both made our opinion on the release structure clear.
Oh, okay.
No, I think they've handled that really well. Especially now that we're like moving at the cadence that we are.
Yeah. 6 next year. Yeah.
6 next year. I know it's not gonna happen, but if 6 and 7 come out as a pair, oh my god.
I don't think they will.
I know.
You don't. The thing is, you don't know. The reason I don't think so is because of the weird route. We will talk about this later.
Well,
You gotta get on that shit.
After I do
you
it,
get,
smiles.
You gotta get on that shit.
I'm sorry.
You must. You must. You have to.
Whoa! Okay, no. What's that voice? What was that?
Do you think that scene in The Young Pope would be better if instead of you must, he started going?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you think it would be better or would it be a worse scene?
Oh, I got that fucking evil dinner again.
You have to. Oh, animal style.
Yeah.
Evil dinner.
Yeah. Dude, I was thinking about a movie I made when I was a kid.
Yeah?
I was thinking, because I had this friend in elementary school, and we both made like these, it wasn't Flash, but it was fucking Artunix is what it was. So, this is like what you would expect it, like a free clone of Flash to be. And I remember this, and I think me and this fucking Adam kid, we spitballed this, like, we really said, we collabed, okay? Because we both made our own fucking videos, and we worked together on this one. It was called Warm Pea the Movie.
Yes! Yes! Dude, yes! Warm Pea! Tell me more.
And I remember when we made it, so just the thrust of it is it's like a fake trailer, obviously, for a movie that we did not make, but it was called Warm Pea the Movie. And I remember, like, we would hang out a bunch after school, because, I mean, I've told this story before about, I guess, every story now that I've relaunched the channel is a new story, how I got Pingus banned from school, and I didn't...
Do I know this?
I didn't do that alone. So, okay, here's what's happened. So, we had this really funny bit that me and a lot of other kids would like to do, where we would say Pingus.
Right.
We go, Pingus! You know?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking funny. Pretty fucking funny for 6th graders to get up to.
And others.
Yeah. And, no, once you're in 7th grade, it's over. That doesn't fly no more.
How about when you're 28? Is that good?
Yes.
How about when you're 27?
No, actually. So my day's about to come.
Okay, good.
I'm ahead of the curve.
Something to look forward to.
Which is, I've got an old soul, they said.
Right. Oh my god. You're mature for your age, bro.
And,
That is so fucking crazy to say to a 27-year-old.
Is it strange to say I feel like that's true?
What do you mean? Like you're mature for 27?
Yeah. Because, you know, I just feel this
okay,
way, like, mostly in
the story.
relationships, right? I don't think about it, I'll get to the story. Where I don't think about it with, like, every interaction that I have, but it's like, I can very quickly catch on, like, oh, I'm, like, more mature than this person, or this person's, like, not as mature as me. And it's not an age
what I've
thing.
noticed. Yeah, I've noticed it's just an experience thing. Like, some people have just gone through more shit than other people have, right? And so maybe this is what maturity is. I don't know. But I definitely have also noticed this, and it has been with people who just and I don't mean this in such of a way where it's like when I say that, I don't mean like these people haven't like gone out and lived their lives, because God knows I haven't. But insofar as just like these people have not really like known hardships is mostly what I mean, right?
Sure.
So in this sort of a way, maybe that maturity is just kind of be able to handle these sorts of things and be able to navigate more difficult positions and have experience doing that. Maybe that's what maturity is. I don't know. But I've definitely noticed this, yeah. That was something actually why We don't need to get into this on stream, but maybe we
Yeah.
could about why my fucking relationship didn't work.
Right. So as I was saying,
just,
saying about Pingus.
Okay, yeah. Please go ahead.
Oh man.
First of all, do you agree with my assessment, or do you think it's something?
I do agree with your assessment. Yes.
Okay.
Because I think about the fucking things that have been happening to me for like the last like 2 years. And boy, the person I came out on the other side is like,
Yeah.
you know,
You grew. You definitely grew. I know.
throw a fucking watering can at me. He developed.
Yeah. And so when you're saying that you feel more mature than these other people, is it people who haven't really gone through things like this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But so in 6th grade when we loved to say Pingus, something that I liked to do is I would hang out in the classroom after school, and we had like this blackboard, and we would just like kind of have this like written itinerary of like what we're gonna be doing when the next day. And so I really liked being the one to do that for that teacher, because then it meant that I just got to put whatever the fuck I wanted on the blackboard, and I would go through a lot of fucking chalk. Because I would just, okay, write down some things, and then some doodles around it, you know?
Yeah, have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun. And so, I think I drew, like, a fucking Robotnik on the board with...
You did not write Pingus, bro.
And I wrote Pingus. and so she looks at that and she's like, oh, that Pingus.
Pingus.
And
Oh, that Pingus? That's what she said.
Yeah.
That Pingus?
She said, you guys can't. So like, cause it was quite a popular phrase. Lesson 1 Pingus, lesson 2 Pingus.
Yeah.
And she said, you guys can't say that word anymore because it means something else. So I erased Pingus, and per her instruction, wrote a message next to the Robotnik head explaining that Pingus was banned from now on. Like it's like a fucking like a road sign or something, like Pingus crossing the head.
Like an instructional sign. That's awesome.
Oh man. So anyways, we showed this teacher the trailer for War and P the movie.
Yeah, my favorite film.
And she fucking laughed. She thought it was funny. She liked War and P the movie.
What was the trailer like?
The trailer, it was like a city, and it was like a kind of a natural disaster kind of thing. But it's like a like instead of a tsunami, it's like, oh no, it's War and P is the fucking not the Empire State Building, some other fucking building. Statue of Liberty, War and P, so on. And so when the title dropped, like it's like War and P the movie, she fucking laughed.
That's cool.
I have not thought about that in like a century. And then last night I'm like, oh my god, War and P the movie.
I love that.
Yeah, I wish I had like more of those videos that I made when I was a kid. Not for SoxPX reasons, not for SoxPX reasons. But yeah, I remember that there was I would have loved to have done this in like 2023 or whenever this happened. Me and my friends made the Mario movie before they made the Mario movie. Okay?
Oh hell yeah. Did you play a character?
Yeah, I was Luigi, bro.
Yes, dude.
And
I bet you were better than fucking Charlie Sheen or whatever. Charlie What's his name?
Chris Pratt, not Charlie Sheen as Mario.
No, Luigi. Who's Luigi?
In
Charlie Day.
In the old movie?
Charlie Day. No, in the new one.
Yeah.
Charlie Day.
Charlie Kirk. But
You're Charlie Kirk.
I am trying to think if Adam was Mario or somebody else. Because we had this other fucking kid, there were 5 people doing this. There were 5 people. And one of them really didn't want to be in any other role. So instead he played a character called Ninja Monkey. And the only thing that he would do is say the phrase, Ninja Monkey!
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. Illumination Mario movie, better with or without Ninja Monkey? What do you think?
It already sounds like an Illumination character, so probably like Nuku, like lateral move, doesn't it?
Lateral move. Yeah, I know, you're right. Lesson 3, Pincus Destruction. And yeah, it was like 10 minutes. I don't know. Cause here's the thing, I made like a lot of cartoons. Those are fucking gone. That's like on the family computer that my dad has now. That's not coming back. And even I think when I did the last time I had access to it, I think he already like wiped it and like used it like for like work stuff. However, the Mario movie is in a different circumstance because I burned maybe like 5 copies of that disc, and everybody who is in the movie has a copy. I swear to God, I wanted to keep my copy, and I thought I did. Even after I moved, I thought I kept it. This last move that I did, like out to my own place, I just don't have it anymore. I think I lost that shit in the divorce. So I don't know where the other 4 copies are. There is only one person from that group that I still talk to, maybe like once every 3 years, maybe.
Right. Which isn't that great? I love those kinds of friendships.
Yeah.
Those are so chill. They're so chill.
And I used to kiss that guy on the cheek when I was 6. You think there were signs?
Oh yeah. There were cow tools for sure.
Fuck them. In the conversations that we have had, I have not asked for a copy of that disc. But God, I hope it's out there somewhere. Yeah, this is Moo Moo Meadows music because we're on Moo Moo Meadows.
Oh, how does that shit go again?
You tell me if you're so fucking curious.
How does that shit sound? Weird, I can't hear. I'm not like I don't have the audio on the stream, obviously.
Yeah, but just like how does it go? Like off the top of your head.
I don't remember. That's why I ask you all the time.
What's the closest like you can get?
I think I remember a part that goes like, "We are Charlie Kirk."
Oh my God, we didn't talk about that on stream. Like I heard you say that like a couple of minutes ago, but I didn't realize what it was to the tune of.
That time I was doing it to the fucking the heartbreak of Undertale. We are Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. Yeah. Straight up, what is there to say about that film, dude?
About the Amazing Digital Circus finale?
If you can think of things to talk about, we'll talk about it. I can't think of anything for you. Yeah.
No, here's what I'll say.
Okay.
Thank fucking God Gooseworks was so overt about the trans stuff because I know that there would have been so many people otherwise making a thing about like, no, I don't think so. What?
People are still that way about like a lot of shit in Deltarune, if you can believe it.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about like all the Ralsei stuff that's been going on.
My friend Sky has been showing me like text from her brother, who is older than her, by the way, and she's like our age.
Yeah.
And he has been saying like it's so weird that that Chris just let like Susie and Noelle go on that date when they're clearly like trying to date Susie, and I was like, what the I was like, what? Truly only the mind of a straight man could imagine these sorts of machinations. No, people are weird about Deltarune. Anyway, not to get us off topic, please continue.
That's really all I have to say about the Amazing Digital Circus. Like that's like my one thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, right on for having made it. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think the stuff that I have to say is more just like the things surrounding that show. Just because of how big it got and the phenomenon that it became.
It's weird, right?
It's a fucking hard position for Gooseworks to be in because people were not fucking kind. And well, good job everybody, because now it's over, and we can fucking leave these people alone.
Jeez.
We're like,
you know what's funny
it's not good riddance, like I'm glad you made the thing, but it seems like it was just really hard to go through to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I care about the show really at all. It's not because I think it's like a problem that it exists, you know. It's like people get like fucking nasty about that darn show. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's we saw a similar thing like when like Steven Universe was airing, right? Like people just get fucking
oh
nasty.
my god, people lost their fucking
get
jobs
nasty
over that.
Yeah, people get nasty about this stuff. It's weird. Do you think that's like the second, like, maybe She-Ra had like a similar, like, kind of media frenzy around it with regards to people just being really weird about it? I'm just trying to think of like how many shows like even get to this magnitude. Like a lot of people get mad about every show.
But you
think,
mean
like,
to the point where like fandom drama has like real world consequences?
Yeah, like to this scale, this might be the biggest in Steven Universe. Maybe She-Ra is also there. What do you think about this?
I remember that there was a thing that involved like somebody putting needles in a cookie one time. I think that was over Undertale.
Undertale?
Yeah.
For what?
Because I think the person that was given the cookie was like drawing like stuff of Frisk, like inappropriate things, and so someone took it upon themselves to like do something about it. This is what I recall the story was.
Such a crazy way to put it.
I don't know, man. Like
do something.
I'm trying not to cast judgment. I don't know how to talk about this.
Talking like fucking Tony Soprano.
Because I don't want to talk about it in a way where it's like, well, they probably deserved it. Because I'm not pro putting needles in people's cookies.
Jesus, man. No, I'm gonna do some research here.
Okay. Hey, I came in first again. Golly. Oh my god, Voltron! Fucking Voltron was the worst that it got. Voltron was the worst that it got.
Voltron? I think I was confusing that for She-Ra.
Oh, Voltron was the worst. I can't believe that there was a time in my life when I was into that shit. And that there are there are pictures somewhere on my computer that I drew of Keith. What the fuck was I on, bro? Oh man. I wonder what kind of cookie it was. Needle flavored. Okay, give me another knockout tour. Let's do random this time. Let's do random. I don't know. I don't think that people getting that way is necessarily a product of like the size of the thing. Because I still kind of mourn this. The one Nintendo employee that followed me and was like retweeting my fucking Niles memes was the person who got fucking fired because people were cranky about the localization of Fates.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was was her name Allison something?
I'm looking into the Undertale cookie thing. It seems quite complicated. It seems like the story is. I don't know to what degree. There's a YouTube drama video on it. I'll send you the video.
Yeah. I can take a look at it after the fact.
We can both watch this later. It's a lot of
yeah, we don't need to get into it. Yeah, that's to the best of my understanding what the situation is, but I wasn't there, you know. So
yeah.
Niles from Frasier, no, Niles from Fire Emblem Fates.
Niles from the river? Mississippi? Tsukahami?
I was about to say!
Tsukahami?
Is there more to say about Deltarune?
I could think of shit to say forever about it, but as far as like pressing things that actually happen,
right. No, I just feel like I thought about a lot of things while listening to you speak, and then forgot to say any of the things that I was going to say.
Okay.
No, it's not because you talked too much. I'm just saying that like, I can only hold one thought in my brain at a time, and I held your thought, and I dropped the other one.
I know what you mean.
I was approaching the Mario Kart item block of saying something, and so I had to throw the thing I was already holding.
Oh. That's a good comparison. That makes sense when you put it this way.
Yes. I think there's an intersection of the YA audience, the accessibility to the... Yes, that too. And the self-organizing micro-cult machine that is social media that all comes together to cause people to act wild. Accessibility to the creator is absolutely a huge factor. And honestly, I think Toby is so fucking smart for being, like, as, like, anonymous as he has become.
And doing it, like, very immediately also. Like, he didn't, like, wane off or whatever. He was just out. He was out. And even to some extent, it makes me sad. Temmie's been doing this too. She's like still around and she'll still like post art and shit, but she doesn't like. She's not really like online the way that she used to be. It's sad.
Chad, does anybody else remember the time Temmie drew Keaton, or is that just me? Because that was fucking heaven on earth.
That's for you. That's for sure just you. I remember the time she drew Yuka from Toho. I remember that.
I gotta find you the post. Because I'm just saying, Temmie fucking gets it. That's a sexy fucking Keaton. That's a sexy Keaton.
That's cool. I have not known her to ever draw anything of Fire Emblems. That's a huge pull for you.
That might have been the one and only time. Honestly. That's awesome. I don't know where it came from, but like, what the hell? Yeah, I can find it.
Well, because she likes all the animal people in like Breath of Fire and shit. So I understand why that would like speak to her.
Well, in Final Fantasy 14, and that's the thing. I think if you or I, if either of us were into Final Fantasy 14, we would not have the perception that Temmie is an offline person.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Because aren't there like streams like all the time?
Streams of her on Final Fantasy 14?
Isn't there like a Temmie Twitch channel where you can just like watch her play fucking Final Fantasy 14?
I don't think anymore.
Not anymore? Okay.
I remember there used to be stuff like that. I'm not aware of that happening for something.
I see.
Or maybe. I remember that being like years ago, like before like maybe Deltarune Chapter 2.
What would you do if the VA for Keaton was on Cameo? I still don't think anybody even knows who that voice actor is. The name that I heard being kicked around for a while was Gideon Emery, I want to say. Here's the thing though, here's the thing. I am looking at it right now. I have, in a sealed envelope, an autograph from Cam Clark. Which, if you don't know, is the voice actor for Corrin. And when I got that from him, it was through a service where basically you could ask for him to say stuff when he signed it. And I asked, I would have loved to have an audio clip of him saying gay rights. That was it. That was my request. When he got to mine, here's the thing. I think, depending on who/what you did the voices for, there are, like, limitations on that kind of thing about, like, what you can say in that character's voice.
Right.
Because there's isn't he, like, Liquid Snake? And I don't think there's any limitations on that, and so he has so much fun doing Liquid Snake stuff, just off the cuff. He gets to my thing, and I'm pretty sure the only thing he's allowed to say are existing lines that he has already said as Corrin. So he hit me with one of those, and you know, hey, I got the fucking signature. I assume if that was the case for Cam Clark, then that's gonna be the case for anybody who voice acted for that game. Yeah, because okay, I remember this did kind of come to light. During Three Houses, because the voice actors for Flayn, for Sedith, for, oh god, who's the fucking... I just found out that the person who was the voice actress for Petra, did something else that I was very surprised to learn about. I'm like, oh, that's that person? And so there was a lot of stuff on Twitter where it was like the official voice actor for Sedith. I think the guy for Claude was also getting in on a lot of memes, but it's like, somebody made a picture that was like this fake, like, dialogue quest box. It's like, violent. Flayn is lost in the McDonald's play place, you know. And then the voice actor finds this and then reads it in the voice. And they did get personally contacted by Nintendo, like, hey, you can't be doing this anymore.
I think that happened pretty recently with, like, someone else, too. I forget what it was.
Yeah. No, it's not an uncommon thing in the industry, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's just like a conjecture with the camcorder thing. I think that is like absolutely what that was.
Yeah. So you really don't know who did Keaton's voice? You don't know?
I want to say Gideon Emery, but I really don't know. Because
you should be the one to figure it out for sure.
I don't think the credits of Fates say like the per character voice actor.
Right.
I don't know. I remember people. I don't even know if Niles is Yuri Lowenthal. People were saying that it was, but I don't know if it is anymore. All I fucking know is that Crom is Matt Mercer.
You should be the one to figure it out, dude. You should reach out. Yeah.
I should reach out to Gideon Emery?
Yeah, to figure it out.
Interesting. It's funny. I was I forget where I saw this, but there was a post where someone was talking about like oh yeah, I met the voice actress for Hannah, who was one of the characters in Effie Fates. I'm like, oh yeah, I really loved your when like I got to meet this person in person. Like, oh, I really loved you in this, and they're talking about Fire Emblem Fates, and I'm like, what? From what? Who? From what?
Oh. Whoa.
So it's like, even if I found the right guy, what if he doesn't know?
Well, there's no harm in that. Instead of just assuming, you could ask first. You could say, "Hey, did you do this voice?" Instead of saying, "Hey, I loved doing this." Say, "Were you the one who did this, or was it someone else?" Because there's no harm in asking.
Right. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Didn't I say I was gonna pull something up when I was like waiting in a lobby?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It sure as hell isn't the theme from Moo Moo Meadows. Oh, it was the Temmie drawing! It was the Temmie drawing!
Oh, right.
Please, oh, I need to find it.
Temmie drawing time. Temmie drawing time.
Do you remember what Temmie's like hat is? It's like something Yoki.
Oh, Christ.
Tuyoki. Tuyoki. Okay, so if I type that into like a search field and then Keaton, I'll probably find something. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Maybe if I specifically search on Tumblr. The kind of thing that somebody who does not genuinely feel hope says. That's a thing that desperate people say. Does Temmie not have a Tumblr anymore?
No, she does.
Oh, it's Tuyoki Thames. There we go. And then if I go to the blog and I go /tag/Keaton, no results. Well, that's hashtag Keaton.
I don't think she tags her shit like that. I think she tags by
series?
By like IP, by series, yeah.
Hashtag IP14. Fates?
Maybe even just like FE.
Nope.
Damn, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I think whenever she does Toho posts, she just does like hashtag Toho.
Temmie Keaton image search with Keaton in quotes? What's up, Zipline? Sorry, I'm looking for Meow Meows right now. It might be a while. Fuck, like, I don't even know if Temmie's Twitter is still around. Let's see. It is. Okay. From. And then Keaton. February 20th, 2017. Wow. I fucking got it. I fucking got it.
Wow. That's almost a decade ago.
Oh my god. Wow. And my reply is in there.
Aww.
Yeah, check this out. Check this out. Check out this Keaton. Look at this. Look at what Temmie made. On February 20th, 2017. That's a cool fucking drawing.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'd say if there's anyone who gets it, it's a good Keaton. It's not only that, it's two good Keatons.
Oh my god.
Okay. Shit, I'll start a game. How much longer do we have until Rhythm Heaven? Another 40 minutes? Okay.
with your headband.
Guys, I had an idea for an emote, and I'm scared. I'm scared to say what it is. But speaking of Keaton images, I'm gonna pull one up. Because I showed something in the Fictional Men channel on the Astraphel Discord. Now, I don't want you guys to have any comments or any opinions about what this is here, but would it be funny if there was an animated variant of that smug Keaton emote, but it slowly like crossfades into having a face like this? Would that be funny? Would that be funny?
I personally think it would be kind of scary.
It would be scary.
Why is he changing?
Well, because you wouldn't understand.
Oh.
I just imagine in the future when I inevitably insist that I'm not a furry, because this has a tendency to come up, that if somebody responded with that smug Keaton emote and it slowly changed into a furry version, like that would be a funny response. I don't know. But outside of that one situation is the thing. But I've got the slot for it.
That makes me remember that I think that's the first thing we ever talked about when we called for the first time. Do you remember?
About not being a furry?
Yeah, I think.
Probably. This sound actually, yeah, that does sound familiar.
I think that was the first thing.
It's so funny. Well, you don't have to say that right now.
Yeah, that also was like almost a decade ago. That was also 2017.
You should say that our first conversation you don't really remember because, yeah, I've never really known you to be like, I don't know why people are saying this furry stuff about you. I think it's like weird for you to be like accused of something like that.
Weird that people wouldn't already know they are.
It's not animating TF, it's crossfading, okay? If there was just a version that looked like that and it faded from one to the other, okay?
I told you my favorite Deltarune Chapter 5 flower, you never told me yours. I want to know.
I could not stop fucking saying that when I was playing that chapter.
Green definitely is the best. If I wasn't such a Toho freak, I would definitely love green the most.
Yeah.
There was so many fucking Toho references in Chapter 5. It was like the most epic Toho references any chapter has ever had.
That's the fucking thing that'll say about the like the battle theme with the flowers. Dude,
Yeah.
I love when Toby lets his Toho freak fly in the recording studio.
Yeah.
His freak
The
flag,
fucking
yeah.
zoom pits, dude. The zoom pits. And even in like the dialogue and shit, like people are just like saying Toho references in the fucking dialogue. Like why?
Because Toby made it.
Toby made it. Does that mean I should be doing Toho references in my games because I made it?
No.
Oh.
Do you know how I get about the way about like, oh well, somebody felt or thought or said this thing, so I'm never allowed to do it again because it's like someone else's thing now?
Not really.
You should get that way about Toko.
What and why?
Well, because that's just the way the world works.
No, I
And it's
like
not,
it.
and it's not weird that I'm like this.
No, I like it.
What is that? Which one? I want to go to
went to-
London.
the fuck ass water balloons. Manchester City.
Big Ben. Here's the fucking thing. If I only ever sent that to you guys, we would never be able to find that video again. But because there's that guy who was the mod of the Femboy Discord server that I was in, who was like really into me and wanted to get in my pants so fucking bad, and I sent him that, I could recall it like instantly. If Chad has not seen this video, I can pull it up. Because that is like one of the 5 things we've ever exchanged.
But why?
But why? It's getting pulled up. It's getting pulled up during the next like lobby. Dude, I'm so excited for Rhythm Heaven. I can't believe that's in like half an hour.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll get that. Not buy it, but I'll get it.
Acquire.
I'll play it. Okay. Dude, I'm still thinking about Deltarune. Have you also noticed that the chapters have been like, getting easier each time, or is that just me?
No! What? Did you have, how hard did you find that, like, during the 5th super boss, and it's like this grid, this 4x4 grid, and there's all these fucking bombs that make plus-shaped explosions? How good are you at that?
Well, it's Bomberman, so I don't know, it wasn't that bad.
I died once really hard time with that. I've heard a lot of people talking about that specific attack.
Oh, I think it's a little visually noisy, especially because of how the part like kind of overshoots its position before landing on it. There's just like a lot of like screen shaking and a lot of like assets moving, so I can understand it being like kind of visually overstimulating.
No, I just can't read it in time to like react.
Oh no, it's just Bomberman, man. I don't know.
Like when the big bombs come and then they put the big red lines on this, I'm like, okay, I got this. But I can't mentally do that process myself. It's hard.
You should play more Bomberman. You will learn.
I gotta get on those N64 ones with the music that everybody likes. The small bombs should have indicators like the giant bombs do. I wish.
Sadly, it is just one. Sadly, it's just one Bomberman on the 64 that has the good soundtrack. The other one isn't as good.
Oh, okay.
The Bomberman 64 is the good
But
soundtrack.
not Bomberman Hero.
Nah. They're very different games. They're very different.
Right. Okay. What the hell else did I was gonna say? I heard Chapter 5 got, like, patched to be easier.
I've also heard this, and I'm really it is, like, by far the easiest chapter. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I mean,
aside from 4, I guess, battle
yeah. I think Chapter 3 gave me the hardest time between not being able to get the S rank on the minigames and not knowing that there was a way around it, and the super boss. Whoa.
I think the Chapter 3 super boss, I think, is the only one that I've died like more than once on.
Wow.
I think that's the only one.
I think you might just be a little bit built different because of your prior experience. This could be.
I don't, like, you've seen me play a shooting game. Like, I'm not even like that good. I'm good at the ones that I've spent a lot of time on, and like Pocky and Rocky, but like something like you've seen me play like Gradius or something. I'm not that good. I guess the fact that I have any experience at all is what you might mean. A lot of people are going into these games not having played. They don't even know what Darius Gaiden is. They've never heard of Darius, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's people going into this not even knowing what Toho is. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Good boy.
Okay, so there's the difference though, because like you love Toho, and I've never touched one of those things.
You will, bro.
I will.
That fucking remake of 6. You will play it.
Oh yeah! Is that game localized?
Yes, famously.
Oh,
it's being localized into many, many languages.
Oh, cool.
Like 12 of them.
And 6 is a good one?
6, yeah, that's sort of like it's the only one you need to play if you just want to like understand Toho references in popular culture. Oh, okay. It's like the most famous one.
That's cool then, yeah.
Yeah. It's not my favorite. It's probably in like my top 5. There's more that I like better than it. But it kind of laid the groundwork for what the franchise is now. Like after it's the first one that was on the Windows operating system compared to like PC 98, and so that is just kind of like the framework that the rest of them have been building off of since then. And it is very good. The 3 like classic like old ones is 6, 7, and 8. And of those, I think both 7 and 8 are better than 6. I think 8 is the best of them, but they're all darn good. I don't think there's a single one of those that I have rated less than like a 4.5 on backlog.com.
Nice.
So,
of the music featured in Ronald McDonald Insanity, how many are from Toho 6?
Ronald McDonald Insanity? Is that more than just one video?
It's just the one video, but I thought it's like several pieces of Toho music.
I think just You and Owen Was Her, which is, yes, from 6. It's the true final boss of 6. But then there is another famous Ronald McDonald video that is from from 8. It's deaf to all but the song, which is that's the second stage boss from 8.
I see.
Which that's one of my favorite solo tunes, actually, is that one. I don't know. No, 6 is good though. 6, and the remake looks good because it's being made by a bunch of freaks who like care way too much about this stuff. Like there's been like a lot of interviews with them that's been coming out, and it's all like they're doing it the right way. So I really, you know, I'm not down with remakes, but I believe this one. This one's all right. This one has my blessing.
I'm going to find that person from the Femboy server that I was describing, and we can get the post.
Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Manchester United. People.
I think this was before I was talking to people from the VTuber server.
I've been listening to a lot of Beach Boys lately. What do you know about the Beach Boys?
Less than you do.
Oh. I like it.
Oh my god. I forgot how many people were trying to get into my DMs from this period of time. But no, this is a separate guy who is asking me if I'm in Europe.
Whoa, why would you be in Europe, bro?
I don't know. You don't think I could be?
Like, why would you?
I don't know.
A guy like you? Why? But why?
I don't know at this exchange. There's like, I don't know who this person is. Mutual servers? One mutual friend, one Oh! This is Nuggy's friend. Okay.
Skippity toilets, skippity toilets, skippity toilets.
Okay, here's another person from Funboy server. There's too many people. There's too many people. I don't know.
You must.
I have to keep looking?
You have to. You have to. No, you can do whatever you want.
This is crazy that I'm seeing exchanges from like, what is it? I peeked at your blue sky. I see you like drawing men, :3.
I literally have the video if you just want it.
You found it?
I didn't find. I have it. I know I have it.
You have it. Yeah. Well, if it's something that I can like launch in a browser, that would be useful to me, because if it's in OBS, it's gonna be really fucking loud.
Well, it's too bad. I have it. Manchester City.
Oh god, no, this is gonna be well, okay. If I open it in VLC. Because I'm using QuickTime right now.
Manchester City.
Ew.
Manchester
City. Oh my god, okay. Well, someone just heard something, I'll say that much. Let me fucking find... I need to turn off my preview. Or this? Yes. My projector preview. Hopefully I can close that window without killing OBS. Good. Okay. Which means I can put this here, and then put it in full screen, and free up that monitor, and then go back to OBS, and then that goes up. What did I just do? I did it. I found it. Okay, it's here, and I'll even get rid of the room ID for a second. People are fucking bullying me right now, okay? I'm hitting the home button.
Who is bullying you?
Everyone's ramming my fucking car while I'm AFK. Okay, get the fucking video.
What are you talking about? Oh, in the gaming.
Yeah, okay.
But why?
I have to start it from the beginning.
To live in England. I want to live in London. Hello. I want to live in England. But why? I like England. But why? Big Ben. Tower of London. Beatles. Manchester United. Manchester City.
That's fucking awesome. I want to cry, but why? I hope that balloon is going to be okay. I'm shaking my damn head. It's one of the better sports. Like, I don't know. Sports tier list? Well, that'd be like me making a fucking Toho tier list, because I haven't played any. The worst sport? Well, I get... Oh shit, Funbil's muted. Why is Funbil muted? Oh, that's why. Because the thing that I was using to show that video is also the only reason that anybody can hear Max, because it has to be visible. It has to be a turned on source. Oh, this is fucking annoying. Go down. Okay. It's fixed, it's fixed. This is what fucking happens when I have to play a downloaded video.
Manchester City, Big Ben. I like it. But why?
I don't know the rules of pickleball. I get bad vibes from it.
Dude, pickleball fucking sucks, man.
Do you know what it is?
Ew, I see people playing it all the time when I'm trying to go play tennis. All these fucking LARPers are out there playing pickleball. It's so annoying. It's
Yeah,
so
I like
annoying.
tennis. I like tennis. And here's the thing.
Tennis
I
fucking
even
rules.
like racquetball. Okay? Racquetball's
Yeah.
fine.
Dude, fuck pickleball. They keep using the tennis courts to use like half of it, and most of the time they're not even playing. They're just like standing around the net talking to each other.
Oh
Fuck
my
pickleball,
God.
man. I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
So, okay, you've been around people. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's like, imagine ping pong, but like big enough that you need to use a real tennis net. And you're just like standing really close to the net and just kind of barely even hitting the ball, so it goes like a very small distance to the
That
other
is
person.
kind of lame.
It fucking sucks, and they keep using the whole ass tennis court to play pickleball. It's like I'm trying to play tennis. I'm trying to play a real ass sport. They keep using the goddamn shit. It sucks, man. I hate pickleball. That's a good answer. Honestly, that's a good answer. I'm so sick of that fucking... I cannot go anywhere trying to play tennis without seeing motherfuckers playing pickleball. Literally nowhere. They're everywhere.
Jeez.
No one plays tennis anymore. They're all playing this fake ass shit. Pickle no good. This makes my stomach hurt, man.
No.
No.
I don't know why this reminded me all of a sudden. That fucking AI board game video you sent was fucking crazy.
Dude, it's so good.
Fuck board
It's so
games. Oh my god. I watched it twice. I watched that shit twice.
If anyone wants to watch, this is from a YouTube channel called The Dragon's Tomb, in a video called I Tried the $2,000 AI-powered board game sex doll. It's a good video. It's a good video for watching.
I'll put it in the As Seen On channel during the BRB.
Yeah, it's a good video for
Before we get
watching.
rid of heaven. It's so fucking fun.
I need to watch more of that channel. Just that guy is very funny.
Yeah.
He's really good. I need to watch more of that channel.
I like the choice of the word dentures. When he's talking about the fucking eating.
It's good that they have nails. Because if they just had soft, fleshy finger ends, I would...
If they had perfectly smooth fingertips with no fingerprints. Oh man.
So you don't think Deltarune's been getting easier? You don't think it's getting easier?
No. I mean,
Do you think it's getting
the
harder?
hardest part that I have experienced is behind us, and it was not in Chapter 5. That's okay. I know that something that hard or worse will happen. And that's good enough for me.
Really? 'Cause the Titan was so boring, man.
I'm talking
like,
about
you
the
also thought
knight.
I know, but did you also think the Titan was boring? Did you also think this?
Not as much as you did.
Maybe you'll feel it on when you have to play through it a second time.
You mean 3 times.
You're definitely gonna feel it on the third time. No, it is true. The best fights were in 3. The knight is cool. The NES guy is cool. All the just the random enemies in 3 were the best enemies in any chapter. 3 is the best.
The random enemies in 3.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just like their patterns. I don't care much for them like stylistically or like thematically, but their patterns were the best for sure.
I like the water cooler.
Yeah. Who is your favorite new enemy of Chapter 5? I actually don't. I already know.
This was something that I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Who?
You obviously like the fucking fox.
Who? The Nitskis?
Yeah, obviously.
Fun fact. I just learned the other day that the character designer for those enemies is Hitoshi Arita, the guy who did the Konoha manga.
Oh yeah?
And another one of my EPs, but that's from the Twitter days, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah. So you got more than one reason to like those things.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely do like that, right?
Oh yes. Dude,
Yeah.
Swish's my big fluffy fucking tail?
Yeah.
You don't get dialogue like this anywhere else.
It's Tony's technology.
Tony's
He's,
technology? Can you find
he's
that fucking
creating
post?
everyone.
Can you read that post and find it for me?
You want me to recite it? I can recite to
You
you.
can
the
recite
words.
it, thank you.
Yeah.
My hands were full.
I almost recited the fucking John Linneman post.
Oh.
I found the wrong one. Where is it? Oh, it's further back than I thought. Here it is. it's a better post than I remembered. It's really good. Toby Nippon Fox has used foul Homestuckian technology refined for years in Hussey's secret evil underground dojo to make women I know want to fuck Barney the dinosaur. Homestuckian technology. It's so good.
Tricky Tony should not have kept the 3rd board, man.
No, I don't. What I liked about Chapter 3, it did not need to be longer. I think it's a fine one. Longer would start being an issue.
It's cool that it's like still fully in the game and we know what it's like, but and that's the thing. I think it honestly serves the like the flip side super boss side stuff when you go to a part of the game that you've never been, and it's something that you don't recognize. I think that's more effective.
It's disorienting.
Mm.
Yeah, that shit is so cool.
It's so cool. And dude, when the little Chris goes right and then it keeps walking off the side of the screen and they're a character who can... Oh my god.
Like, for me, the reason why I think Chapter 3 is the best is because that's, like, basically, that's just the whole game.
Yeah.
Like, the entirety of Deltarune could be just that chapter, and we would, like, get everything.
Yes.
Like, we would understand it all. We would understand... that is not true of any other chapter. That is not true.
That makes sense. It's so fucking crazy that you and I found that Nathan Hare video about the sugar on the same day.
Was it the same? I definitely found it, like, way earlier than you did.
Yeah, you found it before I did, and then you posted a link, but that was the day that I did archery, so I didn't see it. and completely independently of my own accord, I'm gonna go on Nathan Hare's TikTok, and I found that video, and I sent it to you guys. Oh. And then, but it was on the same day.
I'm gonna go try to. I feel like maybe I found that at like my a work shift where I was staying overnight, so maybe that's why it feels weird to me.
Hey mom, hey dad, hey politicians. Guess what? This bat is kicking our asses. Skibbity frickin' toilet. No, wait. I take it all back.
Okay, no, so you found it at 11 p.m. my time, which almost feels like the next day, which is why, okay, I'm understanding the confusion.
Yeah.
And I sent it, how many hours? That would be, looks like, what's 23 minus 16? A lot of hours.
Like 5? 8?
8. I sent it 8
7.
hours earlier. 7.
Crazy fucking math. It's true, flowery is not sexy. I'm sorry.
I think that's kind of the joke.
Yeah, I know, but it's when people say, I don't know, like they're capable of putting sexy things in Deltarune. And I feel like I'm being a little bit gaslit when people genuinely feel that way about that guy.
Yeah, they're lying.
They are lying. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Gerona!
And, Gerona! You told me that you like the foxes. I want you to know I like the little floating leaf babies is my favorite enemies. I think those are the cutest.
I like the foxes because you can pick them up and they eat treats and they play tricks. And they're
Okay,
funny.
well those ones are not the ones that are the enemies. Only
But
the
they're
big
a
fox is the
family!
enemy. Only the big fox is the enemy. I'm asking about enemies here.
But they're a family.
I don't care. When have I ever cared about a family?
I guess count me in.
What do you think is worst flower? Actual worst one?
Worst flower. I don't care for Seth.
That's sad. That's Robin's favorite.
That's Robin's favorite?
Yeah.
Orange was a little underwhelming, but I like the mouse thing.
Yeah, I do too.
And here's
some
the
of
thing
those
that I'll
attack
say.
patterns
Here's
were
the thing
pretty
that I'll
cute,
say.
so-
I'm kind of glad that this exists, because it completely erases what was the previous most popular interpretation of all those different souls, which was Undertale Yellow. And it's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
so much more interesting that there's like a guy who's like a mouse, or like a guy who's like a rectangle, as opposed to
Yeah.
all of them being identical frisks with different hats or some shit.
No, yeah, it definitely is way better than any fan interpretation I've ever seen ever.
Like, thank God that's
Definitely
over.
is. Yeah. No, I think I do agree with you. I like Seth the least. It's not because I think Seth as a character is fine, but they never really get the chance to be a character. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're there so that Aqua can be like a foil, like a straight man.
Right. The amount of times Seth only ever says "that's not what I meant" in big capital letters, I was like, can you say something else, please? Just constantly, that's not what I meant. What are you talking about? Just constantly this type of shit. It's like, oh my god, we get it. We get the joke. Try having a personality, please, please.
Proto Frisks. Dude, the prototype from Poppy Playtime.
And then I guess after that, it is a toss-up for me between orange and yellow after that, because I like yellow a lot, but it is similarly like one joke syndrome, right? Please have another joke, and then there is no other joke. It's a better joke, but these three are definitely the one joke characters in the whole thing.
Here's the thing, I think Yellow's joke continues to escalate and then comes to like a conclusion.
Yeah. And the way it escalates is fucking funny. It is funny every time. And I like that the payoffs of Orange's thing of like I'm just hungry, like that winds up like being true. I think that's hilarious. That just like it's not an excuse, it is real. Like okay. Yeah, no, sadly Seth for sure I think is honestly the weakest one, which is sad. I don't think it had to be this way. I don't think it's like a bad idea for a character. I think it's just not very well utilized of a character. Not very well utilized. Because there's other characters like the fucking queen in chapter 2 where I'm like, that's just a miserable, like bring that back to the drawing. What the fuck are we thinking here? Like we cannot be doing this, man. I don't really feel like that about any of them in chapter 5. They all seem like good ideas, just to varying degrees of success.
Next, I can't read what Jake Jack Joe is saying, but it seems related to our conversation. What is it?
It's yeah, it's stuff we've been talking about earlier, where it's like it's just a lot of one-note stuff, a little too meta sometimes.
It is true that like when I'm on call with other people and I'm watching them play that game, and they see Aqua being like, "Is the world revolving?" and they have to be like, "Wait, no, does that like mean something? Do I have to know that?" It's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. There's a lot of that.
There is a lot of that specifically with Devil, which is very strange. To the point where I also felt that way, but then it just kept happening, and I was like, okay. Like, why does it keep happening? Why are we doing this? Like, it just kind of got, like, it did get a little annoying after a while. At first it was cute, because mostly it was Aqua doing this, and she kind of acts like Devil a lot anyways, so it's like, okay, this could be interesting. But first of all, it doesn't go anywhere, and then second of all, a lot of other ones start doing it too. Like the little leaf babies I talked about, they also start doing it. It's like, okay, well, this just kind of doesn't really mean anything, I guess. Like, why is everyone doing it? That's weird. So no, I agree with that, for sure.
Well, now what the hell are we going to talk about during Castlevania?
Castlevania.
Oh.
We can talk about the other shit.
I'm surprised that you have been responding to my Star Fox talkings aboutings as nicely, because I really thought you would not like have any interest in that game.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. My biggest point of turning around was when, just weirdly in the middle of the day, Julian hopped in the voice chat, and I was like, sure, I'll hang out, and they were just playing the game for like an hour. And I just saw it firsthand with like no particular kind of flavoring one way or another. And I was like, you know what? I do not like the voice direction, but like everything else is like kind of okay. I don't know. There's some things like presentationally I don't love either, but like regarding what the game is and what it's accomplishing, and especially the ways that it's able to like actually develop as like we can call it a new entry. Okay, we can just call it a new entry. With regards to things that they did add, like the challenges, yes, and also I really was honestly surprised at how the new cutscenes are not that intrusive, and they're pretty short, and they do a very convincing job of like enticing someone to go down like all available routes, right?
Yeah,
like they explain like the situation on all the planets and why they're like unique and exciting, and why they're like relevant to the narrative of the game, and like why they're like relevant to the world. And like this is really like compelling insight. This is interesting for me as a Star Fox fan. I like this. Like I didn't know the fucking Star Wars Hoth planet was like some weird like like, there are some weird like Corneria secrets or whatever that they're trying to like guard on there. It's like I didn't know that. That's cool. That makes me care more about that stage. I used to not really like that stage anymore, but now there's like pathos, right?
Yeah.
I care about that more just emotionally. That's interesting. Do I like how it's being delivered? No. By the voice cast? No.
Yeah.
But I do think that like the actual like pen on paper writing I think is actually pretty darn good.
Yeah.
It just isn't being delivered very well.
And I think the only performance that I outright like is Fox's, and that's just because they made him sound, well, I can't say that word, but... Where's Star Fox? Come on, bro!
I actually think Fox is like kind of miserable. I think Peppy is okay, and I think Pigma is okay. Everyone else I think is kind of horrible. I do especially think Leon is the worst one by far. Like, it's not close. Like, Leon is absolutely the worst, which is so sad because he's my number one guy. That's my boy.
Okay, but you understand what I was saying with like the Has Been Hotel thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely do hear that. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's also the worst redesign. I think he looks horrible. Everyone else I've like kind of gotten used to, and I don't really care that much. Some of them I even think look kind of okay. But Leon is like, what the fuck did they do to my guy? That is not right. That's not the same dude. They did him so bad. They did him so miserably. It's awful. But no, I don't know. I'm content just playing Star Fox 64 more. The only reason I would ever want to play that remake is for the challenges. I'm glad to hear, as you were mentioning earlier in this very stream, that they're pretty cool. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm glad to hear that they're structured in such a way that they're compelling. I'm going to use the word casual here. I'm not referring to you specifically, but just people who would be picking up Star Fox who are not used to like taking games seriously. Do you know what I mean by this? It's in the name, casual, right? It can appeal to this kind of person and show them that there is like more that they're not getting immediately, and there's like a reason to keep replaying and to like improve, right? There's like a reason to. And that reason is that this is a deep game, and the more you invest into it, the more you'll get out of it, right? This is what it's about. And these challenge modes are not there just as one-off things to be done with, but they show you how to play the game better.
Yeah.
So then you're like, okay, well then I should play the whole game knowing this now.
Yeah.
That is great. That is exactly what I was hoping for.
Because that's the thing, like I learned techniques in that challenge mode. I have not attempted medal runs, and I haven't unlocked expert mode. Now that I'm doing those things, I feel like I'm like better prepared, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel better
for
having engaged with it.
Yeah, that's of all the challenge modes I've ever played, like in like shooting games generally, STGs, those have always been the best ones, where they just kind of like reveal the depth of the game, right? And ask you to really like apply yourself, right? And like here's the mechanic, now you know it, but here's the mechanic you need to become good at it, right? It's like asking you not just understand it, but to like probe the most out of it as you can find there. That's great. That's exactly what I was hoping it would be. That's really great. And that's exactly what I think when we talk about modernizing games, when we talk about modernizing old games, I think that's what it is. It's not in changing the game, but in showing what the joy of it is, right? Not changing the game to meet what people are expecting now, but find ways to change people's expectations so that they're more willing to accept what's in front of them, right? Yeah. That's for sure the way. I think that's what M2 has always been doing really great, like with the Sega Ages or with the Shot Triggers ports that they do. And I was not really expecting that to be what this is, but it sounds like it kind of is. So that's great. That's like the best outcome possible. It's a shame that in basically every other way, it does feel kind of inferior to me, presentationally and so on. But if this is the version people are playing, you know, it seems like there's a lot to get out of it, which is great. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad that the cutscenes are not, because I think that was like kind of the number one thing that you. It sounded like there was no way you were gonna have nice things to say about them yet.
I was so hateristic.
Yeah. The second that I realized, it was just like, oh, this is what is in place of like those like call screen scenes. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, for sure. And they're not even that much longer.
No.
I was really worried about them just taking a really long time and not really offering anything aside from just filling time. I have no respect for that type of shit. But no, it seems really because what they're doing is not just showing you something cool and then moving on. It's like it's stuff that you're going to be immediately engaging with in the next parts of the game, and like kind of showing you the reasons why you would want to do that, right? So I think that's great. I think that's a great change.
Does the original Star Fox 64 like allow you? Because I think like if you, depending on how you do the mission, it's like okay, well that's the route that you do. This one like it gives you a choice, but only if you do like the one that gives you like the better route. If you do the worst one, then it funnels you along and you don't get a choice. But I like that.
Yeah, it's always been like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
You may have not noticed that because every time I play, I just always do the hardest one.
But yeah, I was really surprised. There is one scene, and I think this was the last planet that I did. Titania was the last one that I got to. I'll just say I'm glad they're not treating Slippy like they did in that fucking movie.
It's that's the other thing about these cutscenes is that Slippy, and this is something me and Julie were actually talking about, is that Slippy really feels like a valuable part of the team now because of these scenes. In 64, he really was like kind of a punching bag, and outside of like showing you the boss HP bar, like he didn't really have like much of a purpose. But no, like a lot of the reasons why they're going to the different planets and stuff is like directly because of the insight Slippy is offering them, and they're like valuing that. They're like listening to him and they're caring about what he has to say. It's like I think that's great too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so they're kind to him, but the thing that I was going to say with regards to Titania is like the way they get that everyone gets when he's lost is like, oh yeah, no, they care about this guy, which is obviously like, yes, that's the context of like the original scenario as well. I think the twist on this that I really like is that General Pepper wants to leave him for dead and tells them not to go there, and Fox is like defying an order to go get him.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't see that part. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Yeah, no, that's great. I think I think the characterizations are very strong. Again, pen on paper writing. I'm not talking about the deliveries. I think the way they perform this writing is miserable. I think it's miserable, and I think it does the script a disservice, which is, usually how video game voice acting is. But it's especially sad. It's especially sad to see here because in Star Fox 64 it was kind of the opposite way around, right? They took a very mediocre script and like made it like some of the most iconic voice performances in the history of voice performance, right? Yeah, I don't know. Too bad about that. But what could you expect? I don't know.
You know, it's not my first video game with voice acting I've played. Like I can go around it. We're over it. We're under it.
I'll complain about it every single time because you know what? I have standards. And I'm not going to lower my standards just because nothing ever meets it. Like that, that's ridiculous.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I like that Star Fox, and I'm so excited to spend lots and lots of time with it.
That's great.
And hold it
I'm glad you want
hands.
to spend time with something like that. That's great.
Do you think I can win this without needing to use a roll?
I think you need to do that overall.
I don't know. I'm worried it might be all oraled out.
Oh, I thought that was. I guess I'm.
What? That was my trick up my sleeve?
No, I'm some behind on the stream here. I thought you went through I thought you finished the lap already, but I guess there's more. He'll probably be fine.
Okay. Which baby do you think am I like Michael Patrick Porkins or little Taffy Lee Bubbins?
You wish you were Porkins, bro.
What?
You wish, man.
So I'm not.
No. What's the one who got his throat slashed?
They're all tiny dinky daffy to me. You think I'm the one who got his throat slashed?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't say that. I was just asking.
I know there's little Denny Doo Dinkins. I think that's the one who got his throat slashed. Little Denny Doo Dinkins. Throat slash. Hey, wait, I'm gonna win it all. I'm gonna win it all even without the oral.
Even without the oral.
Even without the oral.
I guess you're probably like Taffy Lee Fobbins.
I don't think we even know who won, though, is the thing. We never got the answer.
No, because they call it quits before they choose the winner.
God. That's why I can't stand Bart Harley Jarvis.
He did ruin the whole thing.
He ruined the whole thing. Everybody, I have incredible news. Rhythm Heaven Groove has been out for the last 7 minutes. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I guess that means I am
take
too.
it you were drifting off to Dreamland yourself.
Yeah, I have to go somewhere.
Okay. Well, everybody.
What should I do tomorrow?
That's
should
what
I
you
do
do
something
tomorrow.
cool? What should I do tomorrow?
What should you do tomorrow?
Yeah.
What's the weather like down there?
Bad.
Bad. So going outside no
Hot.
good. Pickle no good.
Hachi, horrible idea.
Mm,
I think it's the hottest day of the week in the middle of this heat wave. I think it's over 100 degrees.
what?
Yes.
What kind of food you got in the house? I've been kind of
Not
kicking the
much.
can on this a couple of times, but I am... Chat, and you will hear more about this when it happens. I am very close to learning how to make chicken teriyaki, but I am slowly accruing
Wow.
ingredients. But I want to do it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And you're good at cooking stuff too.
I do it.
Max, I still think about that fucking... What is it? The fried rice or something that you did? The stir fry
sure.
that you did during
Yeah.
Streamer House last summer? That was so fucking good. And there was so much of it
you,
too,
man.
it lasted a while.
Yeah, that's the great thing about that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't answer my question. What do you
Well,
think I
no,
should
but
do? Something...
you could do like a cooking activity for a day if you just got you're looking for time to kill tomorrow. I don't know. I find
no.
it fulfilling.
Should I do something cool or should I do something that sucks?
Oh, something cool. Something cool.
Oh, okay.
Everybody always does the thing that sucks.
Okay. I'm trying to decide on what two things that means. Should I go the way of how do I phrase this? Do I go hog style or non-hog style?
Now, does a hog style involve hog slapping?
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess.
Well-
I mean, kinda.
Kinda. Ain't nothing wrong with slapping your hog. Wait, no. Okay, wait. Ooh, okay, wow.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm a ditty boy too.
Hog style or no?
Okay,
Hog
well.
style or no?
Hog style? Yeah, you should go hog wild.
Okay, that means I will be playing Rhythm Heaven is what I'll do. What should I
Yeah?
do? Non-hog style would have been working on my game.
There. Yeah, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You have had opinions about Rhythm Heaven in the past, as have I. That's what
That's
we're going to
true.
have to talk about next time. We're both going to have takeaways
Yeah.
from this.
That's true. I suspect I'll like it. I'll probably like this one.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I suspect I'll like it too.
Yeah. Well, you get to find out right now. I will go away so you can find out.
You don't, well, yeah. You can go away and I will find out, but you do not have to go away so that I will find out.
If I didn't leave, you would never find out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?